welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Dan the Pilot Man's here. He's doing well. So is Mr. Matt 1997 Air. Rob Rowley, welcome aboard. It's gonna be one of those kind of nights. Hope you guys are all doing well. Had some technical difficulties. I went to fire everything up at like I was on par. I was set to be early. My goal was to be live 40 minutes ago, and I fired everything up. I was doing the pre-stream checks of all the gear, all the equipment and whatnot, and I was getting no video over to the Elgato, none whatsoever at all. So I rebooted both computers. I disconnected cables. I grabbed my laptop. I tested with my laptop because I'm like, is that causing a problem? It wasn't causing a problem. Finally, I updated some software. I rebooted everything, and it came back up and it worked. And I was like, hallelujah. And then that was about 5 till. So I was pretty much on par then. And then Max jumps in Discord all frantic and says, guys, there's bad weather tonight. Raise the bat signal. We're going to go flying into some bad weather. Apparently Denver's about to get nailed with thunderstorms, so we'll see if we can get up there in time to catch some of those. And if we miss those, apparently Jackson Hole is in North Hops, which is quite rare. So we're going to go for all that stuff and see what happens here tonight. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. We'll go through some subscriptions and all that stuff here, and then we'll kind of get to it. I know I talked to a lot of you guys. If you didn't catch it, I was live on Tuesday doing another instrument stream. And we did the i6 and i7 ratings on PilotEdge. And then I actually did my first proper instrument rating, or my first proper instrument training on yesterday. So I am officially underway doing the instrument stuff, and I'm looking forward to it. And I just noticed not only do you have like the crazy oil here, but there's a gigantic skid marks they look like coming in here. Unless like this might be the old taxi lines that they've gone over, but they actually look like skid marks. Like Southwest maybe was getting a little too rambunctious. Anyway, Captain Chevy, thanks for the host, man. I appreciate that. Oxbox with the 100 bits. Thanks, Mr. Oxbox. Appreciate it. I am Marcus here for 14 months. I am Marcus. Cheers to you, buddy. Thank you for your continued support. Mr. Disco Crabs here for the first time. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Good to see you. Johnny Kercher, good to see you again, man. I was actually thinking about sending you an email a couple weeks ago. Johnny, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, my friend. Yeah, I hope things are going well, man. Luke3333, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. Young Hoon, thank you so much for the bits, man. I do appreciate it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 bits there from Young Hoon. Cheers, my friend. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Ollie Gator, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support. Cheers to you. Uberbot's here for 17 months. He says, "What engines are you using?" I'm upset that you're not you're not the opposite of the answer. Uber, thank you for 17 months, my friend. I hope you're doing well. J Dugan 4859 here for 3 months. He says, "I'll be in a 738 on Sunday." Nice, dude. Who you flying with? Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Joe Nurse is here for 8 months. He says, "Just trying to keep up the streak. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here at all, buddy." Thank you very much, Joe. Cheers to you. I'm not going to drink to every single person, by the way. Two-Tone Murphy's here for 13 months. He says, 13 months. It's been a blast, buddy. Keep up the great work. Well, Two-Tone Murphy, thank you very much for your continued support, and I do appreciate it. DKM Saber, thank you for the bits. I think Engine 2 spilled some oil. Yeah, we're going to have maintenance take a look at that. DKM Saber, thanks for the bits, my friend. Rying87 here for 16 months. Rying, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers to you. Elastic Jimbo's here for 3 months. He says, "Happy 3 months. Always enjoy doing Friday night watching the stream." Well, I enjoy having you here, Mr. Jimbo. Thank you very much for your continued support. Dan the Pilot Man, thank you for the host. Max, thanks for the host. Crazy Diamond. Crazy Diamond has gifted a subscription to Lumberhacks. So Lumberhacks, welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club. Crazy Diamond, thank you for the gift and Lumber, the subscription there. Appreciate it, man. Cheers to you guys. I think we got through them all, right? XP Aviator, it's good to see you, man. Afternoon to you. Josh Gibbs, thanks for 17 months, Josh. I appreciate it, man. We'll send beer and 20 pizzas to you in Uber in Las Vegas. Dude, I'm looking forward to Vegas so much, man. Josh, thank you very much for your continued support, dude. Cheers to you, buddy. We got a lot to talk about. I'm sure. Who anybody else here I missed? XP Aviator, it's good to see you, buddy. I think we got him on. Yeah, to our love nest. That's right. So Uber and I are sharing a room in Vegas. And you know what that means? I don't actually know what that means. I don't need no man gifted me subs, says Lumberhacks. It's all good, man. Beg the egg. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, did my first instrument lesson, and that was really cool. We'll probably talk more about that once we're up in cruise, because we're gonna have some time to kind of chill today. But it was a really neat experience, and I'm looking forward to doing more of them. So Max and I are actually going to go up on Monday. It's going to be Max's first time in a Cessna 172, and we're going to go up and do some instrument stuff, do some hood work and whatnot on Monday. That should be pretty fun. I'm thinking about turning the cameras on for that one, because that could be a good time. But we'll see how it goes. And then I have another lesson scheduled, I think next Thursday, if the weather holds up. So we're gonna be trucking along here, man. It's gonna be all instrument all the time now for the next probably 3 or 4 months. Homie Live US, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. McSheedy Pilot, hope you're doing well, buddy. Happy Friday to you, sir. Matthias, the real TV, welcome aboard. Yeah. Max gonna play with no air conditioner, right? Oxbox here for 14 months. He says, cheers again from the rainy land of the long white cloud. Time flies. Good luck in the IFR training. Oxbox, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you. So yeah, that's what's coming up next week. And then if the weather holds up, my wife and I are doing an overnight. We're going to be flying up into northern Vermont and meeting up with, we go up there. We go up to a small town in northern Vermont every Memorial Day weekend it's for a barbecue, and then for a birthday party on Sunday, for a child's birthday party. So it's a chance for my wife to see some friends that she doesn't get to see that often. And so we're actually thinking about flying up there, if we can find somebody to come pick us up and drop us off at the airport. But I'm also not sure the weather's going to hold out for us on that one too. So that might end up just being a complete bust. But we'll see what ends up happening. I'll let you guys know next week. That's for sure. Aussie Flyer, it's good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Dan in Vermont. Yeah, northern Vermont. You've been there. Dan, we're going to be flying into near Morrisville. We're going to fly into Morrisville. We're going to be with some friends in, God, I can't remember the name of the town now. It's about as in the middle of nowhere as you can possibly get. I'm going to look at this town. I'm going to hit myself for not remembering it. Stand by. I must know now. God. Montpelier, Morristown, Hardwick. We're going to Hardwick. Not a lot of people in Hardwick. There's not even a stoplight in Hardwick. It's just sort of like a town. Anyway, Joe Merv, happy Friday to you as well, sir. Hope you're doing well. Clawford 21 is also in Vermont. That's cool, man. K-Buff Aviator, happy Friday. Torminator, it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard, my friend. Anyway, let's talk about this. So we're gonna do some flying today. We're gonna be flying around the 737 Classic, 737-300 by IXEG. I haven't flown this thing in a long time, like a really, really, really long time. I think it's been maybe 3 or 4 months at least. So I was kind of jonesing. I was trying to figure out what to fly. I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of jonesing the GA stuff right now. Like I'm really I consider the Diamond, DA42 or DA62 and whatnot, but ultimately decided that maybe we should get some airliner stuff out of the way. So we're doing this tonight. We fly on PilotEdge. We're gonna be flying Albuquerque down here, all the way up to Denver, and then we're hoping to get some weather in Denver. There's some storms in the area and whatnot, so we'll kind of see what continues coming over those mountains if things get a little poopy or stay a little poopy for us. I suspect that by the time we get up there, it won't be all that bad. But then once we're done there, we're gonna head over to Jackson Hole, and Jackson Hole looks like it's a nightmare. So Max came all excited to me. Ty. There's weather. It's like he's ready. He's like raising the Cirrus, the parachute signal in the air, saying we must go find the weather. So this is what we're doing tonight. These 2 legs, and it should be a good time. Like I said, I haven't flown this plane for a while, so it'll be a little rusty. Mr. Servant's good to see you, Ian. Hope you're doing well. Sammy Ahmed, welcome aboard. Yeah, 737 crash is pretty tragic. We'll have to wait until more information comes out on that one, unfortunately. Euphoric Rage, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you. BJM2121, good evening. Top inside this thing, man. Not really a lot to say about this. I think everybody at this point has flown the crap out of this thing. If it's a plane that you're going to like, it's a plane that you're going to like. We'll put it that way. So I love this plane. I haven't flown it for a while. I really, really love the hell out of this plane. So I'm excited to jump in here. Val Derville, welcome aboard. Hello from Boston. Jameson Dorr, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Are you controlling tonight? You gonna be our eyes in the sky there? Oh no, there's another plane that had a load manager. So I'm like, did they add a load manager to this plane recently? But I think that's the rotate I'm thinking of. So yeah, let's get this thing fired up. I'm just gonna go to ground services and not ground services. I'm gonna go to pre-flight, and we're gonna put this thing in turnaround state. All right. So turnaround state's gonna get that all fired up with the APU on. It's gonna align all the IRSs and kind of do a lot of the hard work for us. And we can kind of run down the list here and verify. Starting on the left side, we got the yaw damper on. We've got these, whatever, these are fine. Fuel pumps are all on. That's fantastic. It's good there. Batteries on, of course. All this stuff looks good. We are on APU power? The APU is on, and the APU amps are on, yeah, so we're on APU power. That's good. And on the middle side here, we'll go ahead and turn up the panel lights, because I like to be able to see. Fasten seatbelt signs can stay off. No smoking signs can stay on. Keep the attendant, because why not? We'll turn on the window heats 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll leave the pitot and static heats off. We will leave the hydro pumps can stay on. The anti-ice will stay off for now. And we'll make sure if we need anti-ice that we don't reach for the hydraulics again, because that would be inconvenient. We'll turn off the engine bleeds. I'll go ahead and turn on the left pack. All right, we'll start to get some noise coming out of those. And we will do the rest here in just a moment. As far as lights go, logo light can come on, position light can be on, anti-collision light can, anti-collision light can be off. Everything else can stay right where it's at. IRS is aligned, maps are all looking good. I think we are good to go. Electric, it's complaining about, yeah, the generators and all that stuff. So we're not worried about that right now. Hi, CrashLot 13, good to see you, Joe. Fast Joe Testarossa, welcome aboard. Haslogen, happy Friday. KN Lamb, good to see you, sir. Happy Friday, guys. Is all magic, right? Is all magic. I crashed. How was Seattle? It was okay. It was all right. I had a good time. I don't know. I was talking to my wife about it yesterday. I'm not sure that I don't know that I'd go back to Seattle. I don't know that it really offers me a ton that I'm interested in. But I had a good time. It was fun. I'm glad I went. Or I'm glad I was there, I should say. I didn't really have a choice. I had to go. But yeah, it was a good time. Flying Ginger 1, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers. We are drinking an Awake. I forget the name of the brewery every time I look this thing up. Awake beer. Night Shift Brewing. It's a coffee porter. I've had this a lot on stream. This has been my favorite beer lately. Absolute favorite beer. Very, very heavy coffee flavor. So this is what I'm having tonight. One of these and we're gonna call it quits. Cupcake had a little too much to drink last night, so I don't want to feel that way tomorrow. Flying Ginger, thanks for your support, man. Welcome to the Month Club, though. I do appreciate it. Dogs, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I think we got everybody for now. All right, so we're all filed up. At least we should be. We got Mr. X's Albuquerque here, by the way. That's what you'll be looking at. Oh, there is no, I haven't filed. Never mind. That's why I check. PilotEdge. Good. Got some room for more. Good. Cool. All right. So the frequencies for Albuquerque, we're going to start with clearance delivery of 19.2. Remember where everything is at here. Okay. No scroll wheel support, so that's fine. $19.2, transfer that over. And after that, ground will be 121.9er. 21.9er. Okay. So
Delta 917, so like ground.
HG simulation, good to see it.
Taxi via hotel.
Terminator 40, welcome aboard. It's alright, man. I was a little late getting started, so.
United 765, Addons Whiskey, I-4 to Denver, please.
United 765, Albuquerque clearance, go to the Denver airport, Atomic 3, departure, Atomic, Then as filed, climb via the SID, squawk 4264.
Alright, United 765 is clear to Denver on the Tomac 3 departure. Tomac is filed. Climb at SID and 4264 in the box. United 765.
Unit 765, read back correct.
It's a different one that I filed, but we'll see what we get. So we are Cactus 717. We're going to be calling up Albuquerque clearance, and we're going to Denver. Albuquerque clearance, Cactus 717, IFR, Denver.
Frontier Flight 633, contact Denver Center 127.02.
Total Rico, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Clocky 180, welcome aboard. Cooperfish 2002, happy Friday. Hope you guys are all doing well. Did I not transmit? No, I didn't. Let's try that again. Upgrade clearance, Cactus 717, IFR, Denver.
Frontier Flight 633, Denver Center, climb and maintain level 320. Cactus 717,
there we go.
Albuquerque clearance, clear to the Denver airport, Atomic 3 departure, Atomic, direct Brazo, then as filed, climb via the SID, squawk 4672.
Clear to Denver, Atomic 3, Atomic, Brazo, as filed, climb via SID, 4072, Cactus 717.
Cactus 717, squawk code 4672, 4672.
4672, Cactus 717.
Cactus 717, read back correct.
I thought I wrote down a 6. It looked like a 0. It could have been a 6. I have no idea. That's why we do readbacks, though. Okay. So, we need to change up our departure. So let's figure this out real quick. We need to get rid of you. And Albuquerque. So we're on the Atomic 3. Put you over there. And we're taking that to yes, Atomic 3 to Atomic, and then Brazo, what the hell that is. All right, so let's do this. Let's do procedures. Oh, Brazo, okay. Oh, I see. I gotcha. All right. Yes. So then we can do, okay, so let's get rid of Albuquerque. I see what happened. Boof. Boof. All right, so KBQ Brazo Den is the route. And then departing from Albuquerque. Atomic 3. Yep. And then coming into Denver on... I filed the Ladora 2. Nope, not that one. Ladora 2 from Brazo. Add that to route. All right. Okay, happy with that. Okay, so let's pop down here. Let's go and get rid of 4 flight. Let's start firing this thing up here. Okay. We'll start with people and gas. So that's what we care about first. Go ground services. Refuel this sucker up to 15.6. So take it down to 15.6. 15.6 instant. And we want to have a zero fuel weight of 103.4. So let's make it a little heavier. 103.4. Okay, I think that should have loaded it up. I don't know. Let's make it whatever right there. Elevator trim 3.7. 3.7 is about right there. All right. So we got people. We got gas. Let's go to the inner ref. Nope. Yep. Inner ref page. How do I do this again? The route page is what I'm going to start with. That's what I want. KABQ. I've not flown this plane in a very long time. Oh, boy. KABQ to KDEN. We'll go to the departing and arriving. Departing from KABQ, planning for runway 26 on the Atomic 3. No transition. Execute that. That's good. Go to route page. Activate that. Execute that now for real. Then we're going to go direct to the Brazo intersection. BRAZO. Brazo. Execute that. Departing and arriving. Going to Denver on the Ladora 2. From Bravo. We're going to plan from, or Brazo, I should say, we are going to plan for an ILS approach into this. It's going to be the ILS, probably 3-5 left? Yeah, 3-5 left. That's how Denver rolls. And we can go from Ladora. So ILS 3-5 left. Boop, boop. From Ladora. Brazo. Good. Okay. Go to legs page. Look for discontinuities. Oh, it didn't load it in properly, did it? That's why we check. All right, let's try this again. Ladora 2 from Brazo. 3-5 left. There's the transition. That's what I wanted. I put the, yeah, I knew I had something wrong there. Okay, activate that. Now we go to legs page. Now it should look fine. Yeah, we'll just take you, pop you in right there. Execute that. That's fine. Okie dokie. Good. Okay, let's go to InterRef then. I do have to punch all this stuff in, don't I? So let's grab the ground services page here. We are a gross weight of 119.0. And our reserves tonight are going to be 5.1. Cost index we're flying is 5. Because SimBrief don't want us to go fast. And we're going all the way up to 35,000 feet. Cruise winds, we'll call it an average. Let's find out Brazo. Brazo. Winds at Brazo are going to be, if I can remember how to read these things, pretty much non-existent, right? 225 at 16. Yeah, there's really no winds to worry about. All right, 225. I don't think this actually does anything, but we'll punch it in anyway. 225/16. So I'll feel better about myself. The ISA deviation is on here somewhere. Positive 12. Really? Okay. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. Great. Okay, that's good. We're then going to go to the in-one limit. Yes. We will probably not want to derate this super aggressively. Do flex 40. Only because it's a high altitude airport. It's not a very long runway, and traditionally we've used 100% of the runway. Flaps 5 is fine. V1 134, V-rotate 136, V2 145. All this is fantastic, except for the trim or the CG, which needs to be set to 19.5. That's 3.6. Okay. Good. Boy, I haven't flown this thing in a while. All right, so let's set the autopilot up then. Our V2 speed is 145, so let's call it 160 for our climb out speed. And we'll brief this departure real quick. Ivan 74, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, last time we were here, we used all the runway. And I do mean all of it. We were also on a shorter runway. A little shorter runway. Negligible, perhaps, but a little bit shorter. All right. Close you, open you up. The Atomic 3 RNAV departure from Albuquerque says, on departure, fly heading 259 until reaching 5,860 feet, which point you make a direct turn to the Foxer intersection. From Foxer, you cross that at or above 8,000, go to Tyweb, cross that above 10,000, Go to tequila. I like that. Go to tequila above 11,500 and below 250 knots. That one's going to be a problem. Fiery, atomic, and then on from there. 500 nautical feet climb. 500 feet per nautical mile to 11,500. We're not going to be going very fast in this climb. We're pretty much going to climb out at 200 knots, just so that we can make this departure here. Fantastic. Okay, so the initial heading we're going to is 259er. And the initial altitude climb via SID. Its top altitude here is flight level 200. 200 right there. Good, 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 good. Let's go flight director on. We want to do ALNet head. Yep, we'll start with heading mode for now. And vertical speed we'll punch in. Actually, no, we'll do level change instead. At 160. All set there. Great. Okay. Put you away. Mr. Disco Crown, good to see you. Didn't derate, but M1 only went to 80% during Toga. Ooh. Good to know. We'll keep an eye out for that. How about a no derate 101% rental power takeoff? Maybe. We'll see. Groany Groovy, welcome aboard. I think I saw Go Navy in here earlier too. That reminds me of that name. Good to have you guys. Excuse me. All right. So we've done that. We've got the glare shield set up. Sim's all paused up now. Because why wouldn't it be? We'll come down, punch in the transponder code, which is not 1234. It's actually 4672. 4672. TARA. Good, good. On. Okay. And then... does this thing have a TCAS? I don't think this thing has a TCAS, right? I seem to remember that it doesn't actually... oh, no. There's the button for TCAS. Maybe it does have a TCAS. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. All right. Good, 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 good. All right. Overhead panel. We'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign on. And overhead panel looks fantastic. Turn that left pack off. Get a little bit more air pressure because we're going to need that. Max is going to crossbleed start it, but we're not going to worry about it.
And ground to cockpit. G'day, mate. Go ahead and show me where you'd like to point us.
Yeah, remember my last pushback. Unless it's suggesting that's where I should go. Let's cancel. No.
And ground to cockpit. G'day, mate. Go ahead and show me where you'd like to point us.
Hey, good day, mate. How are you doing? Let's do this. Pull her forward a little bit there. We'll see how much that freaks this thing out. It does have TCAS since the last update. Okay.
Toast driving up right now.
Keep an eye out for it then. Go ahead and turn on. Logo light's good. Strobe position. Anti-collision light can come on now. Just waiting for the truck to pull up and hook me up. Latch onto my nose wheel and push me on back. Scalded Dogs, good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. The Daedalus, happy Saturday to you, sir. Welcome aboard. Aileron's neutral, good evening to you as well. GTA Boss, welcome aboard. Wish we had better pushback in P3D, yeah, don't you? Thanks to Mr. Todorico for putting this one together.
Alright, all doors and hatches.
Alright, says Rush.
Ready to connect.
I like this view. It's a good view. Beep. 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 Bubble Matuna, happy Friday, sir. Hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard.
Toe connected and bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake when you're ready.
We're ready to go.
Alright, starting the pushback and...
yeah, we're not going to start the engines just yet. We'll wait till we're on the forward segment for this. Internet just went. Now I'm back. Well, welcome back. Demented Twit, welcome aboard. P3D better pushback would cost $60. Yeah, no kidding, man. Or more. Come check out this $90 add-on. See, Toto Rico doesn't know what he's missing out on. Maybe he does and just doesn't care. I don't know. He's gonna make he's gonna make all his money on the TBM anyway. I can't wait to actually go fly that thing. I haven't had time to yet. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. Okay, it should start turning me soon, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Mr. Strom, it's good to see you, Rick. Hope you're doing well. Wouldn't consider it a moral charge for something that should come with the sim. I like your way of thinking, Mr. Todorico. Joe Dole, hello. Hello from Boston. Bavaria, Germany. I was at a trade show with some folks once that are from Bavaria. And I think they, like, I want to say it was Bavaria. They all had shirts on that had pretzels on them. Like, does that make any sense? I think it was the Bavaria area, like around that. All right. We check out the pressure. Air pressure is fantastic. So we'll go ahead and start engine number 1. How do we do that? We go engine to ground. Yes. Yep. Okay. N2's coming up.
Alright, mate. Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Alright, mate.
Spirit Dreaming Pilot, welcome aboard.
By.
Much prefer and love when you fly bigger birds, although love to small birds, but the bigger the better. Fair enough. We're going to like next week then. 20%. Here it comes. Okay. That's one good engine. Ish. Well, that's coming up. We can get all the frequencies ready to go. So 21.9ers for ground and 20.3 for tower. Good. Go ahead and start engine number 1.
Oh, is disconnected. Bypass pin is removed. Thumbs up on the left and catch you next time. Have a safe flight.
There we go. Comes the in 2. Did you ever find old Warbird? It's not really my style. I do some P-51 stuff in DCS once in a while, but like the Warbirds aren't really like, they don't really do much for me. They're cool, they're neat, like they're, you know, nothing wrong with them. It's just personal preference. There's 20. I really don't like those startup sounds. Yes, Slumber, that is what I do in the P-51. 100% correct. Go to Heli Pilot's YouTube channel and look for a look at like a preview of DCS 1.5 or something. And there's a video in there that has that video has a feature of me at the end just wrecking myself in the P-51. Here the flight factor's working on the 777 V2. I think there's a good chance of that, yeah. I don't know for certain. Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. But I think there's a good chance that that's what they're working on. Or one of the things they're working on. Got to see the Memphis Belle unveiling this weekend at the Daytona Air Force Museum. Magnitude and history behind the Warbird leaves you speechless. Yeah, seeing them in person is a different story. Like, to see them in person, that's, you know, that's really freaking cool. But to see them, and, like, to fly them in the sim, it's not really my thing. So, APU, the gens can come on. Do we have any fuel in the center tank? No, we do not. So we don't need to worry about center fuel pumps. So that's good. We'll go pitot static heat on. We've got our hydros on here. We're going up to 35,000 feet. Hopefully. And we're landing at like, I don't know, 5,500. Roughly. Close enough. Go flight mode on that. Let's go. Continuous. Continuous. And we will go taxi lights, runway turn off lights, and come on. All that looks great. Let's go 5 on the flaps. Actually, that's not 5, is it? That's 1, 2, 5. Do our flight control checks. Right rudder's good. Left rudder's good. Pull forward. Pull back. Right aileron. Left aileron. Great. Grab the weather and we're good to go. Albuquerque weather currently 24014, 10 mile visibility scattered, 15,000 broken, 20,000, 20 to 7 degrees Celsius, altimeter 2981. 2981. Okay. Let go of the brakes. Give her a little push. Check the brakes, make sure they work. They do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Turn that down just a touch. Bring that up a little bit. There we go. And then we want to go turn up ATC.
Alpha, and I'm guessing you're going to need a crossbleed start.
Runway 26. Actually, no, sir. Maintenance did a good job this week. They fixed our EP United 765. We're good to go at the end.
United 765. Awesome news.
Albuquerque ground, Cactus 717 is coming out of the terminal with the weather for taxi.
Cactus 717, Albuquerque ground, runway 26, taxi Alpha. You'll be following a United Airbus.
26 Alpha, follow the Airbus, and we're negative crossbleed as well, 717.
Cactus 717 as expected.
All right. What else is Flight Factor working on? I have no idea. I don't know what any of their projects are. I don't talk to them. Yeah, I'm not on their beta team. I'm not really on, like, everything I get is I get through the org. Aerobask and FlyJSim are really the only 2 developers that I work on pre-release stuff with. Hey, another plane over there. God, this plane's so good. What'd I miss? Not much. We missed all the setup. We are taxiing out of here. Mr. X is Sandy Albuquerque scenery.
United 1899 Albuquerque ground runway 26 taxi Alpha. You'll be following a US Airways 737.
That's right, you are.
26 V Alpha 91899.
That's Kevin Myers. I haven't heard that voice in a while. That's cool.
So that's 465 to set and maintain 8,000.
Got our Southwest taxi going on. Max is having some centerline issues. Business as usual, guys. How was work? How work is work, man. I was busy today. All said and done, I think I wrote about 3,000 words today. Just putting some scripts and stuff together for videos. Maverick 159, it's good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, APU off, right. That's what I was missing. I knew I was missing something. Oh, I don't have the bleeds on. Oh, ho, ho.
Prescott Love clearance, November 4th.
That would explain why I didn't hear the air conditioning
Clearance to Ryan.
when I spooled up the engines there. Thanks, Toto.
First good clearance on request.
Oh. Okay, well, 2-1 approach. We're fine with that. It's not going to cause me any grief.
Before Yankee Papa, clear to the Romeo Yankee November Airport. Prescott 1 departure to the Drake VR, direct Coyote, then as filed. Maintain 10,000, expect 13,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.57 with Phoenix.
We don't do on the ground very often. We'll see how that turns out.
November 4 Yankee Pop is cleared to Ryan. Prescott 1 departure, direct Drake.
I see Max decided to step on it a little bit there.
Expect 13,000, 10 minutes after. 133.57.
Yeah, it's fine. We're going to start off the heading mode anyway.
440.
Heading select,
November
level
4,
change.
Papa, read back correct.
160.
San Jose clearance, FedEx.
Hey, it's Chili Willy's.
52 Heavy, IFR Phoenix.
Scarabus driver, good to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday to you, sir. Have not seen you for a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Transition then as filed. Climb via the Civics at maintain.
Jimmy Whiskers, thank you very much for 7 months of support.
710.
Cheers to you, my friend. Appreciate it.
Cleared to the Phoenix Airport, tagging free departure.
Space Dandy, good to see you, man. Just keep with the disaster in Havana. Yeah, I read a little bit about it today. Like I said, I was pretty busy at work, so I didn't get to see too much. I'll probably check Av Herald over the weekend and whatnot. But I saw the pictures and I saw, you know, that there's a lot of fatalities, which is unfortunate. Pilot Meister, good to see you, my friend.
So this 465, enter a right downwind, Clippers approach runway 32.
So I don't ever turn the auto throttle on until I'm on the runway. Some of these planes, when you turn the auto throttle on, like when you, even if you arm it, it just kicks the auto throttle on. Like it just goes. So I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. And so I never turn it on until we get to the runway. You gotta be kidding me. What happened? You know what? I think this happened last time I was in... this happened one other time when I was in Albuquerque. I think this happened once when I was in Albuquerque before, too. I wonder if I got a bunk scenery tile over there or whatever. No errors, nothing. Like, that's 20 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago. Huh. Useless. This log is completely and totally useless. It does not tell you anything about anything. Yeah, that was a good flight. Time to pack it in, right? Oh, my God. I feel like I crashed once before in Albuquerque. Not with you guys. Just in general. So let's do... All right, so we'll load up at Farmington and try Farmington to Denver. Oh, that sucks. Young Hoon, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate it, buddy.
Checking updates.
Cheers to you. You think it's the IXEG?
Updates finished.
Could be. 1000%. So then what's like if it's IXEG, then what's the solution there? I'll remove the jar ground handling stuff. That's fine. Resources, logins. I don't think it's gonna fix it though. Boop. Windows event log. Okay. Oh yeah. Here's another problem. I can't. I hate this computer. I need to actually reinstall the OS on this computer at some point. Windows System 32. Need to load. What's the application that you use to open the snap-ins? Uber, you probably know this, right? Because for whatever reason, my retard. My association with the stuff that opens up computer management is not there. MSC files. That's what I want. .msc files. MMC is what I'm looking for. There we go. Do that, and then events. Nope. Computer computer management MSC. So we want to do open. Actually, I bet I can just do this. Yeah. Event viewer. Nothing. It tells me that it crashed. That's it. It just says it crashed. Like it doesn't include any other information as to why it crashed. Johnny Care just says try to give him money. It's all right, man. How deep in the flight did it crash? I didn't even, dude, I was taxiing. Like all I was doing was taxiing out. So we can either try it. We can try the IXEG from another airport and see if that works. If it doesn't, then we have to try a new plane. I flew the Tulsa like 2 weeks ago. I'm not flying that again. All right. So let's try it. We're going to try the 733 one more time. And if that don't work, then we'll pick a new plane and do some flying somewhere else. I'm not going to take requests,
Checking
guys.
updates.
This is never this stream is never a democracy.
Updates finished.
Gizmo is buggy right now. Go figure. Saab and Gizmo does the same crashes. Unleaded EDI7. Good to see you. Oh, maybe Gizmo. Does Gizmo have its own log? Well, Gizmo should have its own log file, right? Let's check that out real quick. It's probably too late now, though. So I loaded the sim. Gizmo's such a piece of crap. Like, it really is. I don't even know where this thing logs out to. It's not here. So then it would be explain 11 outputs. Not there either, right? Sometimes it logs out here. It's called gizmo log.txt in the top part of the sim. Gizmo, oh, there it is. It's probably too late now, though. So I reloaded the sim up. Yeah. I reloaded the sim already, so it don't have a log for me. All right, we'll try it one more time. If it crashed again, then it's going to go away. I'll reach out to Tom, see what's going on. KFMN, we'll go to Four Corners. Sure, ramp starts use, fine. Am I using XEnviro? I'm not. All right. Just do new flight. Flying Ginger says, my first live stream in the sim crashes. It must be you. I haven't had a sim crash in a long, I haven't had the sim crash on stream in a long time. A very long time. I'm willing to blame Gizmo though, but the thing is, I ran Gizmo a couple weeks ago. It was fine. Like I ran it with the leading edge Saab and had no issues. So, and I haven't changed anything in my sim at all. 3-5 left. Yes. Do. And is that the right one? Peak 3. Nope. It's gonna be Lark 8 then. Yeah, you don't say. All right, let's do pre-flight. All right, there we go. Okay, so get my head back in the game here. Good. Panel up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Off, off. 1 on. Everything else is good there. We'll go position, anti-collision. Let's load up. Another transfer. That. And got to generate this. Hit that button right there. Hit debug. Should bring up the debugger, then try to get hold of the back. Oh, dude, I don't have the patience for that, Toto Rico. I gotta run a show here, man. If it doesn't work, what ends up happening is it goes in the trash can until the next time it gets updated. That's the rule when it comes to planes. Okay. Unless it's one that I'm like, unless it's a plane that I'm actively testing. But then I usually don't do that on stream. Okay, so we're gonna go to Rattlesnake VOR, go from there. So let's file this. Prefile. Do. Okay. That's good. Let's redo ForeFlight. KFMN, RSK, HBU, KDEN. Lights. Edit, you. More corners. Light, Denver. Airport diagram. Larks 8 arrival. I'll check it out, Toto. We'll see. All right. People got home and they're being loud. Okay, ground's 21.7 here. And tower's 18.9er. Okay. Set my mic. It's good. I need to connect to PilotEdge.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Albuquerque United 765. We fixed the maintenance issue, sir. Ready to go 26.
United 1899 Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain level 330.
There we go. Connected now. All right.
United 765 Albuquerque.
So far, this is not a happy Friday.
26,
It happens.
We have to take out 26. United 765.
It happens. Farmington Ground, Cactus 717, IFR, Denver.
Charlie Denver Center, roger.
Damn it. T. Boom. Farmington Ground, Cactus 717, I4, Denver.
Cactus 717, Farmington Ground on request. November 401 Tango Sierra, Denver Center, roger.
Ian's gonna jump in too. In his Cherokee 140. Yeah, so because those other guys are there and going, I've started up at Four Corners here because this gets me a little closer. Cuts down on the time, so.
San Jose ground, FedEx 1852 heavy, North Cargo ready to taxi with Foxtrot.
Fros Paratus, welcome aboard. It's good to see you.
FedEx 1852 Heavy San Jose ground runway 30 right. XC via Lima.
Cherokees love bad
Yankee
weather. Yes, they do.
Alpha 1.
What is he?
Right,
What is he listening to? I wonder.
Via Lima Yankee Alpha 1 FedEx 1852 Heavy.
15.1 instant. 0 fuel weight 103.0. 103.0. There we go. Excuse me. Trim 3.6.
Love tower, November 44 Yankee Pop is ready for takeoff at 2 and left.
6 spot right there.
November 4 Yankee Papa, Prescott Tower, runway 2 and left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 2 and left for Yankee Pop.
I also do think that I remember one time, like I'm pretty sure we were trying to fly out of Albuquerque a while back, and I had a sim crash there, so it could be the Albuquerque scenery's got some weird stuff going on. But I don't remember. I thought that was due to. I really thought that was due to some other problems, though.
765 to departure.
Netted 765, contact departure.
Departure 765.
Medford Tower Southwest 465, clear.
How dare you keep Max waiting? Hi, Crash Lot. Thanks for the bits, my friend. I do appreciate it. I missed a sub. Oh, I'm sorry. Virus City. Thank you for the tier 3 subscription. Thank you for 5 months, Virus City. Cheers to you, buddy. Here, I'll fire you off again.
Frontier Flight 633, contact approach 127.
Thank you very much, man.
Retard.
Sedona scenery did have the crash. I removed the Sedona scenery a long time ago.
Cactus 717.
Squirrel, it's good to see you, buddy.
Available.
Ready copy, Cactus 717.
Cactus 717 cleared to the Denver Airport Plata 1 departure, Plata intersection. Direct Blue Mesa VOR, the Eldora 2 arrival. Climb and maintain 11,000. Squawk 6250.
Clear to Denver, Plata 1 departure, Plata Blue Mesa VOR, Eldoro 2 arrival. 11,000 on departure, 6250, Cactus 717.
Cactus 717, read back correct. Call for taxi, expect 25.
Woke up. Oh boy. Alright, full reroute. Go figure.
Frontier Flight 633.
Paul, how you doing, man? You missed the sim crash. Okay, procedure. Departure. Plata 1. No transition. Had to
Medford
route.
Tower Southwest 465, clear 321 Alpha 6.
Blue Mesa VOR. I'm not sure what that is. So let's find it here.
So that's 465, taxi the ramp. Yeah.
Let's turn him off for a little bit. BMS? Oh, there it is. HBU. Okay. HBU. And then Eldoro 2. So, what was that? KDEN. Procedure. Oh, no. Procedure. Arrival coming in on the Eldoro 2. Eldoro 2 right there. From Blue Mesa. Add that to route. Okay. Good. Alright, come down here. Departing and arriving. Route KFMN. Heading up to KDEN. Departing and arriving. Departing. Planning runway 25. Plata 1. No transition. Route. Activate that. Execute. We're then going to go to HBU. BU. Execute that. Departing and arriving. Arriving Denver. Planning for ILS. We'll plan for the Eldoro 2 or Eldora 2 from HBU. ILS 35 left. The Eldora transition. Execute that. Okay. Go to the legs page. Eldora 2. Put you up there. Execute that. Go to init ref. We are 118.0. 0 fuel weight 1 to 3.0 is good. Reserve's going to be about 5.0. Cost index today is going to be 45. We need to make up some time. We going up to 35,000 feet. Boom. Not worried about the rest of that. N1 limits, we're going to set the, we're just going to toga the crap out of this thing, so I'm not going to worry about that. It's good. Takeoff flaps 5. CG is 20%. 0. Trim 3.6. Great. Get rid of you. 133 V1, 135 V rotate, 144 V2. So let me just move the glare shield here. I'm going to go flight director on, level change, heading select, and we're going to be 144 plus 15, so we'll just call it again 160 on the speed. We'll jump over to the plates here. And that KFMN, we're going to be on the Plata 1. Plata 1 departure says, on departure, fly heading 360 to intercept the 316 radial off of Rattlesnake going to Plata. Okay, so we need Rattlesnake tuned in, 115.3. Where's the VOR at? Where's the VOR at? There's the nav radio. 15.3 and a course of 316. And heading is going to be 360 on departure. Departure frequency is Denver Center 118.575, 118.57, and we've been cleared to 11,000 feet. Good. Checked. That all checks. Squawk 6250. 6250. Good, good. On. Fantastic. All right. Seatbelt sign on. Packs off. Over 35 PSIs. We're good. Anti-collision lights are on. Good, 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 good. Logo light. Oh, logo lights and op. Oh, yeah, because we have winglets. Overhead panel's fantastic. Let's go start engine number 2. N2's coming up. Good. Sim crashed on the ground, actually. So we were taxiing out, and it came down on us. Which is most unfortunate. That's why we're kind of rushing here to... Oh, yeah, that's completely wrong. Okay, so that's completely wrong. Doop. Means we were going to go to change you to VOR mode right there. Actually, we'll go that one. So we can fly this by hand if we have to. No big deal. Okay, one engine. That bleed on. Gen's fine. We'll start engine number 2 or number 1. So IXEG or the Zebo, the better 737 sim. It's up to you, man. Until today, man, I would have told you it's the IXEG. But if it's going to be questionable, which so far it's kind of questionable, it may be the Zebo is the better 737. I don't like to do comparisons like that because I think they're two very different products. $732. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good. Ready the cats. Good to see you, man. Disgruntled Sailor, welcome aboard. Drew Simulator Wick, happy Friday. Whitsim, happy Friday. Good to see you, man. Okay. Continuous. Continuous. On. APU can come off. That bleed on. That bleed off. That bleed on. Or on. Right pack. Left pack. 1, 2. Good. 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 35,000 feet. Once again, we'll call this like 5,500 or whatever. Flight mode. Fantastic. Taxi light, come on. It's good there. 3 notches flaps. Left, or right, left, left, right, back, forward. Go forward, tap the brakes, that's fine. Okay, ground's 21.7, towers 18.9er, 21.7, 18.9er. We're now at KFMN.
Albuquerque Tower, Frontier Flight 633 is with you on the RNAV, Yankee runway 26 approach.
280, 13 gust, 17, 10 miles visibility, clear skies, 25 Celsius, 29er, 82.
Tower, runway 26, cleared to land.
Clear to land 26, Frontier Flight 633.
Farmington Ground, Cactus 717's at Atlantic Aviation with the weather for taxi.
Yeah, 1899, yeah, that works. Clear direct. Monarch, and I'm just going to give you 2 more instructions, then I'll have some instructions for you. Cactus 717. Farmington Ground, runway 25, taxi via Alpha.
25 via Alpha, Cactus 717. Left, right.
Yeah, at 1649, contact tower 119.05. Good day.
This is an awfully large plane to be taken off out of here.
2 Echo Romeo.
5,500 feet. We got a 6,700 foot runway.
3002.
We're going to toga this.
Retard.
For sure.
Retard.
3002.
Not sure why that reset again. It's fine.
November 4 Yankee Papa, contact Albuquerque Center on 128.
Second Officer Steve, thank you very much for 9 months. Amazon bought us a 9-month anniversary present. Enjoying the stream and the YouTubes. Thanks, Kat. Mr. Second Officer Steve, thank you very much for your continued support. Twitch baby and all that good stuff. Cheers, my friend.
Right. So the 1649 Solid Tower, runway 34 and cleared land.
Cleared to land, 34 right.
With IXEG, you get Cammon if you have a problem. Yeah, or you just don't fly it. Like, I'm fortunate enough I have enough airplanes in my hangar that if something stops working, I just stop flying it.
FedEx 1852 Heavy, holding short runway.
There was a very long time when I did not touch this airplane, trust me.
FedEx 1852 Heavy, San Jose Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
30 right, clear for takeoff, FedEx 18.
Boy, they're being really loud down there.
Delta 917, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Lewis Simulations, welcome aboard.
November 4 Yankee Papa, Albuquerque Center, climate 10-13,000.
It's all good.
Delta 917 Albuquerque Center, descend via the Lobo 3 arrival 26 transition.
18.9er and 18.57. Farmington Tower, Cactus 717 is holding short runway 25. Let me out of here!
Cactus 17, Farmington Tower. Wind 2813, gust 17, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff for me, 25, Cactus 717. Okay, lights are set. Camera is set. You're good, you're good. Armed auto brake. No, there's, oh yeah, there's RTO. All right, let's turn this one up. I love the sounds in this airplane.
Yeah, at 1899, hold east of Monarch on the current track. Expect further clearance, 0045.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's Kevin waiting for us. Yeah.
Yeah, United 1899, is this hold just for the weather or for Ty to catch up? Okay.
All right, runway 25. Here we go.
Albuquerque Tower, Frontier Flight 33 is clear of runway 26 at offset.
Frontier Flight 633.
That's apparently all the
taxi
throttle that we
to
get for this. 82%. Good job. Airspeed's live.
65.
80 knots. Somebody else said they had this problem too.
At 765 feedback.
Interesting.
Taxi around the hotel.
Delta 16.9.
Are you kidding me? Come on. Up! Up, I say!
Delta 1649, taxi around the hotel.
Ramp the hotel, thank you very much.
That was not Toga.
Contact departure.
Departure FedEx 1852.
The plane isn't in Toga. Disarm and auto throttle. Give me power. Come on.
1852, have you knock out the departure radar contact. Climb in, maintain flow 190.
Denver Center, 717. We'll see it. Oh yeah, gear, right? I was so focused on getting off the damn ground.
November 6 Charlie Bravo, yeah, loud and clear.
Denver Center, Cactus 717, 7,700, climbing 11,000.
Cactus 717, Denver Center, radar contact, climb and maintain level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Cactus 717. Buggy planes got bugs. Yes, it does. All right. Was this thing set properly? So climb in one should be 91%. So if I go auto throttle on now, it's bringing it all the way back. Dude, where's it going? Oh, yeah. Let's go level change. 250. Okay. I don't know. I probably set something up wrong. Who knows? Don't really care. There. That's coming in, so let's go Navior Loc. Okay, yeah, capture the localizer there. It's going to overshoot it, of course, because why wouldn't it? Once we're inbound.
4564, contact LA Center 133.
Come on down here, go to legs. Sorry, yes, legs. Grab Plata. Put Plata at the top, execute that, and then go LNAV.
November 4 Yankee Papa, contact Phoenix approach.
We go VNAV now, we'll get the acceleration going. Okay, there's Plata. Oh man, we basically went on top, got right on top of Plata there. Yeah, we did. Okay, heights. Ignition. Overhead panel's great. We are pressurizing. Yeah, we're pressurizing. We are on our way. Maybe it is Albuquerque, man. Maybe Albuquerque's causing the issues. All right. Mikhail, it's good to see you. Unlisted Web, welcome aboard. The King of the North, welcome aboard. Kiwiasa, good to see you.
November 4 Yankee 5 Phoenix approach. Phoenix altimeter 2970.
Did you press Toga on the throttle, M1 on the MCP? I hit the auto throttle arm, and the M1 lit up itself. And I did not set a D rate for that takeoff. Like, it was supposed to be a non-derated, but who knows? How goes the instrument reading? So I had my first proper lesson yesterday, and it was a lot more difficult than I was anticipating, I will say. But it was a good time. I was very happy with it. I learned a lot, and I'm looking forward to the next stuff. So. May have bugs, but entertaining. When I pressed Toga on my flight, I got... yeah, somebody... Mr. Disco Crab said he had a similar problem, too. FS Aviator, good to see you. We are using PilotEdge tonight. Assuming anybody didn't answer you. And we totally used more than the runway. Like, we definitely made it down. In fact, the last time I took off out of here, we had the same result coming out. In the MD-80, where the MD-80 just sort of like bungled its way down and then dipped down into that little valley there. So that's not the first time I've done that out of Four Corners. Vesty6137, thank you so much for the bits, man. 60% of the time, Toga works every time. Cheers, my friend. Appreciate it, buddy. Make sure you have lots of shirts. Yeah, absolutely, man. I was certainly working it last night. I'll pull the track and all that stuff up here in a few minutes. Once we get a little further along. Pilatus, good to see you, man. Did you get that beer? Yeah, man. Somebody brought me a beer. Imagine that.
Contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
Was that for Cactus 717?
Negative.
Okay. Let's turn this up. Passed my IR check ride yesterday. Once you start getting to the IFR cross country, everything starts to come together.
United 1890.
Yeah, Danny, welcome aboard. That's my hope, man. I hope it's gonna go nice and quick here. I'm really not super concerned. Like I did well enough yesterday. I was pretty happy. Like there were a lot of things that were being thrown at me at once. So I did have some screw ups here and there.
Delta 917.
But for the most part, I did all right.
Albuquerque altimeter
2
correction 2981.
We should get a handoff here momentarily. Oh yeah. So
Cactus 717, contact Denver Center 127.02.
127.02 Cactus 717. 2702. 2702.
United 1899, light turbulence here in the hold, but should be no factor.
United 1899, Roger.
Denver Center, Cactus 717, flight level 1901, climbing flight level 230.
Cactus 717, Denver Center, climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, Cactus 717. Up we go. So the guy who's holding right now is a real old ATC. He used to work PilotEdge, and then he does the real thing, and he's smarter than we are. Andrews 10A, good to see you, man. Glad you're streaming. Need something to ease up all this paperwork. Yeah, okay. What kind of paperwork, man? Anything you can talk about? Expo's right around the corner.
November 402 Echo.
How much difference flying in the real world and flying PE
Oakland
communications
Center,
navigation-wise? Chad G27, good to see you, man. So, I mean, the sensations you get flying in the real world and sort of the dynamicness of the way the plane moves around and this and that are very different from the sim. Like the sim does a little bit of it, but like you're flying, like you're basically like if you think about being in a boat, like a speedboat or something, and how it sort of
402 Echo Romeo.
It really reacts to what the waves are doing or what the water's doing. Like that's kind of what flying a plane's like. Same general idea with fluid dynamics and all that. But like PilotEdge has been fantastic for teaching me how to do comms, teaching me how to do navigation, like teaching me how to be inside the airplane at all times. Even when we're just kind of screwing around and whatnot, like I'm still reading instruments, I'm still doing stuff inside the plane here. So PilotEdge was great for that. But as far as actually like the actual act of flying an airplane is very different in the real world than the sim. That being said, there's still a lot of concepts that you can learn in the sim. So you can learn the idea of the relationship between pitch and power, the relationship between pitch, power, and trim, I should say, and how, you know, if you add power, then you're either going to climb, or you need to trim, or push forward on the stick, or, you know, like you have to, like, everything sort of reacts with everything else, and that's something that you can definitely learn in the sim, especially if you fly a plane where that's really exaggerated, like the Mitsubishi MU2. Tim Murdoch 314, good to see you, man. K Myers, good to see you, Kevin. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thanks for dropping along here.
Delta 917.
Thanks for doing the hold too.
Approach 127.4.
Just kind of chilling out and waiting. I don't know what kind of hold entry that is, but we'll take it. Okay. So yeah, instrument stuff. Let's do this. Plan.4 flight. I can show you what we did. Track logs. All right.
Delta 917.
So here's what we did last night. We took off out of Beverly. Okay. And then we turned up here to the north. And then here we grabbed a, we picked up clearance to get vectored and all that stuff for a GPS approach into Lawrence. So we flew all the way down here past Boston. I flew a fairly pathetic looking teardrop hold entry, but this was my teardrop hold entry. And then we did the GPS approach going into Lawrence, did touch and go at Lawrence, took off out of Lawrence, and then we blasted ourselves down here. And then we got cleared into the Boston Bravo airspace. I flew a ILS. So you can kind of see, like, this is on the localizer here. You can see where I sort of definitely screwed up occasionally. That's fine. We did a missed approach going into Bedford, took off out of Bedford, made our way back up over Lawrence, and then we flew the localizer approach here going into Beverly at the end of the day. So all said and done, we covered 107 miles in the air, and I was up in the air for it was 1.3 hours is what I logged. I think we're in the air for probably about an hour or so. Like I 1.3 hours total, and I logged 1.0 on the hood. So that was the first instrument lesson. It was very stressful. There was a lot going on. It was just like boom, 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 boom. 3 different approaches, 3 different types of approaches, and they all happened in very, very, very quick succession. First I'm doing a hold with the FMC. Next one will look better. All right. Yeah, that's a strange entry that it has chosen for that hold. I'm assuming you let the FMC fly the whole thing for you. Because it seems like it should have just done a direct entry and been done with it. Not do the 360 thing. But Kevin, you shouldn't have to do much more than a lap. Because I'm like, Max is already almost a BMU. And I'm not really that far away. Any games you're excited for at the E3? Oh man, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't thought about it. Probably the new. I'm always excited for the new Forza games.
Aircraft calling on Medford ground. What's your call sign?
But
I heard Southwest already.
Yeah, I don't know for I don't really know for E3. I don't really get too hyped up on stuff.
Citrus 798 on request.
Machine Pod, I saw your response, man. I've been super busy into this week, but I'll get back to you. It's gonna be a couple of months anyway before we need to make a change. But yeah, we'll be in touch for sure.
9 Can you descend and maintain flight level 310 for traffic?
How much space does the ortho take? About 1.2
sure,
terabytes of ortho.
1899.
Kevin's plane is being very consistent. I'm not really sure what this is. It's kind of funny though. Unless he just got pulled out of that hold. Mr. Chow, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. That's pretty much how the instrument training goes. Drinking from the fire hose. Yeah, dude. And then I'm gonna do most of my hood time with Mr. Max. And Max, I think he's conniving. Like we had to have a talk yesterday, about what what we're doing, what I'm doing and whatnot.
United 760.
And Max is just kind of like,
Center 127.02.
when do I get to start failing things? I'll give him the
765 level 330.
I'll give him the sticky notes and all
United
that, and let him pick random instruments to fail when it comes time for it. But
Denver,
he's definitely ready.
United 1899, time now 0045. Expect further clearance at 0100 Zulu, and just let me know when you're ready to leave.
Just
all right, yeah, we're about ready. 1899, whenever you can fit us in, we'll proceed to Denver now. Thanks.
Yeah, at 1899, yeah, I got an aircraft that's going to be passing over top of you, and then
do one more lap in your circle.
1899, Roger.
We're going to be using VR at X-Plane 11. I don't have a VR headset, so probably not. I think VR is really cool, but it's a lot of money to spend right now, and I just don't think the investment is worth it at the moment. But yeah, I mean, down the road, perhaps I'll look into it. I've got other things. Right now, I've got a lot of other stuff to spend my money on. Main difference in real flying is if you crash, you can hurt yourself. That's a very valid point, yes.
Contact Phoenix approach.
Very valid point. I am Emperor. Good to see you.
Christian 119.2.
Did anyone successfully help with the Zebo 737? Curious if I should blame myself. I did try to program a hold a while back, and it didn't work. Like my plane was not even painting the holds properly. Like it wouldn't do right turns and other stuff. So I don't think I'd blame yourself for that, Kevin. I would totally blame the airplane. Bing bong. Yeah, heading mode hold. Always blame the Zebo. Always blame the Zebo, man. So that was my week, man. We were here on Tuesday, and Mother Nature tried to scare the crap out of me on Tuesday. If you're interested in any
1899, proceed on course in the inbound leg.
If you're interested in any GA flying, I've been doing a fair bit of it lately.
And resume the arrival.
Direct Monarch and resume the arrival at 1899. We might need a little deviation coming up. I'll let you know.
At 1899 north.
All right, so we got weather out ahead of us. How do we get this? Does this weather radar even work on this thing? Let's see here. And is there one more button I have to press for the weather radar? Up here, on.
Number 4 Yankee Papa radar contact lost.
Yep, okay, there it goes.
Contact 1852, contact LA Center
133.55. Zuna, thank you very much for the donation. Cheers to you. I have to go translate that now, don't I? Copy. Damn it. Come on. Let me select the whole damn thing. Morse code translator. Zuna says, because I can't read Morse code. I think my instructor can read Morse code. Beer sent. Approved. Zuna, thank you very much for the tip, and I appreciate it. FSC Tony B, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you for a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Max is not a CFI, no. Max is going to be my safety pilot. But it doesn't mean that Max can't have a little fun with me.
Delta 917, contact Albuquerque.
He's not permitted to provide instructions to me. I cannot log instruction. However, at some point, he will have free reign to screw with my airplane in ways that are still keeping us safe, but make things interesting for me.
Delta 917, Albuquerque, tower runway 26, cleared to land.
Hello, everybody from Squirrel Stream. Yes, Max can say lots of things. 2.5 pilots make, or 2 half pilots make 1 pilot. That's a good point, Josh. That's a good point. I like it.
Center at 1899. Look for right deviation for a cell. We got about 20 miles ahead.
And then at 1899, right deviation up to 40 degrees is approved.
Deviation up to 40 degrees and 1899. Where do you want us to after we're done?
Did somebody say failures? Yeah, right.
Yeah, 1899. You can expect to
Not
rejoin
failures in the
arrival,
airplane.
once you're clear of the cell.
We're talking about the real
Okay,
thing
I'll let
once,
you know
like
when we're
basically
back
putting
at
sticky
1899.
notes on stuff.
Yeah,
I gotta.
765 needs 30 right for weather.
United 765 approved.
Oh boy.
765.
Okay. So they're hitting storms and crap up there. Let's see what we get. I am probably about
November
5
401
minutes or so behind these
Tango
guys.
Sierra, descend to maintain 8,000.
Let's see. Hey, I think you guys are on the Ladora 2, right? What is your ETA to the freeze intersection? Not the freeze waypoint intersection to freeze. Oh, I have the Lark seat. That's the wrong one.
United 765, when able, direct Larks.
When able, direct Lark, 765.
United 1899, when able, direct Larks.
Maybe I'll get it
When
too.
able, proceed direct Larks and 1899.
United 765, descend via the Eldora to arrival.
When we're direct Larks, we'll descend via the arrival, 765.
Eldora 2. Fail all the things. Chaz Watkins, good to see you, buddy. Did you get a chance to knock out your IFR listen this week? I did. Yep, we did 1.0 hours under the hood. So I have 1.3 dual instruction.
765.
Which is cool.
Let's do this instead. Cross Larks at and maintain flight level 190.250 knots.
I'm getting static from the storm. Standby. And 765, say again.
United 765, cross Larks at and maintain flight level
Interesting.
190.250 knots.
Larks at 1.
Oh, okay. We were all right. We were still climbing. I'm like, why are we in N1? And then I realized we were still climbing.
United 1899.
Now we're in
Larks
speed.
At and maintain flight level 190.250 knots.
Oh boy.
250 and 190 at Larks and 1899.
Okay, so we got some weather up ahead of us. Nothing too bad yet. We're starting to get some bumps and bounces though as we come in here.
Yeah,
Looks like we got
765 is going to have to start hurrying down to cross Larks at 90.
Skywest 4564, you're with Monterey clearance.
all right. What I missed if you start with Farmington, not much. We just hit top of climb here. So we need to have a descent starting 30 miles.
Cactus 717, descend via the Eldora 2 arrival, advise if you need a deviation.
Send me the Eldora 2 arrival and let you know, Cactus 717. Okay, Eldora 2 takes us all the way down to Eldora at 13,000 feet.
November 1 Tango Sierra flighting 210.
If I
November 130
recall,
Mike Charlie, contact Denver approach 126.1.
descend now does not work in this airplane. VNAVs have always been a little sketchy too, so
November 130 Mike
we
Charlie,
will see how
contact
this thing
Denver
does.
approach 126.1.
126.1 for 130 Mike Charlie.
We'll see how it does.
November 1 Tango Sierra, descend to maintain 7,000, flighting 240.
It appears I tried both 1 minute legs and 10-mile legs, resulted in circles. Not surprised. I tried to program a right hold, like a right turn the other day, and it wouldn't do it.
7 miles.
Or no, I tried to program a left turn, and it would not take that at all.
Roger.
All right. We're gonna keep an eye out for some
November
weather up here.
728 Charlie, Sierra Oakland Center, roger.
What is
Climb and maintain 12,000.
So this is not actually real, but we can. This is not accurate to my sim, but I can take a look here and see what the real world is showing us. Pretty much all the storms are moving their way out right now. So the weather that those guys had to deal with was kind of down here near Pueblo and whatnot. So that's why they had to deviate. But I think we should be fine. It looks like most of the weather's going to be done by the time we get in there. All the big cells are kind of off to the east of Denver. So that's good. Denver is currently reporting 360, 10 knots, 10 mile visibility, scattered 4,300. 2,906.
Flighting 260 and in the field 3 o'clock in 6 miles.
North southeast. Lightning.
November 130 Mike Charlie, Denver approach, Roger.
We know we're gonna have potentially have some weather to contend with. So it depends.
Approach,
Depends on how up to date FS Global ends up keeping me. I think she's doing okay. Ooh, hello, clouds. Doesn't like non-standard hold. Yeah, it does not like non-standard holds. Like it would do a procedure hold and whatnot. Holy crap! Hello everybody from Sorcerer Dave's stream. Looks like Dave had a pretty successful stream today.
1899 and flight level 310.
Hope you guys are doing well.
Roger.
Bad stuff, Blue East. Did have some ping pong ball size stuff. Nice. I think we just kind of missed it, Dogo. Happy Friday, by the way, Dogo DR. Hope you are doing well. Here comes top of drop. She should make its way down. There's no descend now button, so I can't make this thing go down early. That's what she said. We'll see how it does, though.
November Mike Charlie, radar contact lost.
Freeze above 20,000. So the first restriction we really care about is Larks. Larks is 17 to 19 and 250 knots. Okay, there's the desal. There's the nose over. There's the VNAV path that we're going to try to catch up to. The reason why you like to start it early is so that you don't end up overshooting it like this and have to go 3,000 feet per minute to catch yourself up or more. 4,000 feet per minute. Yeah.
5 left, cleared line.
That's right. Suck it, passengers. You love those G's. You love them good. Paco Borg, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Did you get the Batista beer? I did not know. I couldn't find it. Maybe that's the one you were asking about. I did not find Batista beer, but I'm gonna keep looking for it. I didn't go to my real good craft beer store, so there's still a chance I'll be able to locate it.
United 765, contact Denver approach 120.35.
2035, United 765.
Do, 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 do. Suck it, passengers. Hey, yo, Plain Ben, good to see you, my friend. Plain Ben had an awesome stream yesterday. We had a lot of fun.
United 765.
We learned some things about Ben that maybe Ben didn't want us to know. Hope you're doing well, man. Actually, Ben told us these things, so he told us some things and we've inferred other things. We'll go with that.
2035, United 1899.
All right, Ian, you should go around, buddy. Fly the missed approach. Come back and try again. We're almost here. What beer did I say I'm drinking tonight? I'm drinking a Wake. I can't ever remember the name of the damn brewing company. By Night Shift.
United 1899 Denver approach after
Wake by Night Shift.
Correction, after Larks, descend via the Eldora 2 arrival, expect dial F35 left.
I'm going to Trillium Pie next week. I gotta buy some beers at Trillium in advance of Flight Sim Expo. Durkas are going to be expecting a delivery. ILS 35 left. Excuse me. I'd love to get a hold of some Night Shift. Are you going to Flight Sim Expo? At this point, I might have an entire bag just for alcohol going to Expo.
November 1 Tango Sierra, right on Mike.
I found night shift though down in Florida, so you might be able to get it out in Denver. Captain Haggis, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Is this X Enviro? It's not. We're running stock clouds, and we're using FS Global Real Weather to generate the weather.
Yeah, at 1899, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, an Airbus 320, same direction. And then at 1899, and see, I would know that if our clients were able to project weather.
Niner 8 is the current altimeter. Scalded Dog, thank you so much for the bits, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain. Suck it. Scalded Dog, thank you so much for the bits, man. I really do appreciate it. Cheers to you, man.
Yeah, United 1899, flighting 100 vectors.
Live 2 miles from Night Shift Brewery. Love the 87 double IPA. Have not had that.
United 1899.
Doesn't sound too bad, though.
Maintain 12,000.
Okay, there's the weather off to our west.
3.5 right now.
Unless those are mountains. Could be mountains, too. It's a genius idea. I'm flying Southwest. I may ship a bunch of Philly locals with me. Yeah, right, man? I mean, I'm flying Southwest as well. Like, we're all going to have 2 bags. 1 bag for the clothes, 1 bag for the beers. Bottle of bourbon, put one of my check bags, overweight on the trip over here. Nice. Very nice, Oxbox. Yeah, I came back, the first time we went to wine country, I came back and I had a checked, like a checked baggage size, or sorry, a carry-on size baggage. It weighed 47 pounds.
17, contact Denver approach 120.35.
120.35, Cactus 717. We'll come back to that.
November 728, Charlie Sierra, radar contact lost.
Do. Denver approach Cactus 717, 501904, descending Eldora 2 with the Denver weather.
Cactus 717, Denver approach, expect ILS 35 left.
We will expect that, Cactus 717. Okay, speed's coming back now, 250. Have an announcement. Oh no! I was gonna say I have an announcement to make.
050, 8299.
It probably wants drag, doesn't it? It's fine. It'll catch up. Nah, it's gonna want some drag. Okay. Let's give it half speed brakes. So yeah, I had a carry-on sized bag that was 17 pounds. Or sorry, 47 pounds because I had 16 bottles of wine in it somehow. Like I wrapped it all up in dirty clothes and whatnot and managed to get 16 some odd bottles of wine into a single bag. Shipped it home, no issues. Nothing broke, nothing was damaged, it was totally fine. We bought a lot of wine on that trip. Boy, I'd sure like it if my speed would come back.
United 1899, clear direct Eldora, cross Eldora at 12,210 knots.
Okay, LNAV's, or VNAV's coming off now.
Direct Eldora 10 and 12000, and we're cleared for the approach for 35 right in 1899.
Okay, so B Divin is below 16,000 feet, which we should make. Maybe. Yeah, we should be okay. Yeah, 16,000 feet should be no issue here. After B Divin, we're 14,000 at Ski. I could probably bring the VNAV back on now. I think she's caught up. Gonna run the boards there for a little bit. And the boards in this thing, like the speed brakes in this are completely useless. Like they're actually completely useless. Are the spoilers. My approach was too fun to abort it. That's all good, man. Keeps great. Have an Amber on board. It's a little more fun with them again. Ooh. Don't put a beer with a cap in your checked bag with your clothes. They don't always cope with the difference in pressure. Interesting. Well, most of the stuff, everything I'm going to bring is going to be in cans. But yeah, the pressure differential could be an issue, couldn't it? I have definitely brought plenty of beers.
Back to 717 at Eldora, cleared ILS 35 left approach.
Good ILS 35 left approach at Eldora, Cactus 717. Yeah, let's come down to legs. Let's delete these vectors.
Retard.
I know, right?
Retard.
Execute that. So we're 13,210 knots at Eldora. So we're supposed to be 210 knots right now. Speed brakes out. What are you doing? No, you're going the wrong way. Oh, no. 210 knots. Come on, plane. Don't do this crap to me. The VNAV in this thing is just not great. Devious donated to the Devious. Thank you, Devious 2. Thank you very much for the tip, man. Haven't been around due to family issues. Glad to be back. Good to have you back, man. I'm sorry I missed your tip there. Pajama here for 5 months. Is 5 months and counting. Happy Friday. Thank you very much, Pajama. I do appreciate it. And this year all not found. Happy Friday, my friend. Raising my scotch for you, Mr. Cat. Thank you very much for the bits. This year all not found. I appreciate it. All right. Should probably brief an approach here, shouldn't we? We're going to fly the ILS 35 left into Denver from the Eldora intersection. We're going to tune into 108.5. And a course of 353. We're coming in from the Eldora intersection, cross Eldora at maintain 13,210 knots, go to Carvey, go to Cupper, and then in from there. We're going to be 12,000 after Eldora, and then 12,000 until we intercept Chap, at which point we can start making our way down. Krupp will be at 11,000 or above, and we'll go down from there. In the event of a missed approach, we're going to climb to 10,000 feet, make a right turn to the GLL VOR, and hold there.
Approach 9765.
Cool.
See current winds at Denver.
United 765. I'm showing 330 and 9er.
Alright, we're getting 120.30 up here. Thank you.
Okay, let's come down here. Ref, index, approach.
United
Land flaps.
765, Roger. Just
Land
advise,
flaps 30.
If you're still getting a tailwind, and I can bring you around for one of the 16s if you
30/138.
Alright.
Okay, I'll leave our speed at 210 for now. That's fine. Let's zoom in another notch here. Here comes Carvey. Carvey is above 12,000, so we're fine. We know Denver Tower is going to be next, so we'll go 133.3. Good. This shit not found. Thanks for giving us up to Scarebus Driver. Scarebus Driver, welcome back to the Beer of the Month Club, or welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, my friend. Thanks again to this You're All Not Found.
Cactus 717, speed 200 knots.
200 knots, Cactus 717. Okay, we can go flaps 5.
Retard.
Okay, we have a glide slope, but we do not have a localizer yet. After Cupper, we can stay at 12. So we should get a localizer, or we should get a glide slope here once we get a little closer. I think 20 miles is usually the number. FSC Tony B, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you for your support, Mr. Tony B. Cheers to you, buddy. FSC Tony B, you going to Flight Sim Expo? There's localizer.
United 765, speed 170 or greater
approach
to
mode.
Diamond. And then the tower's 133.3 at Diamond.
Okay, VOR loc is
170
green.
Diamond, tower 33.3 at Diamond, 765. See.
Next notch of flaps coming in at 210 knots, which we can bring in. Just go flaps 10, just so we can keep some drag.
1899 speed.
We'll keep that now until we
greater to Franz, and the tower is 132.35 at Franz.
170 or better to Franz, and over the tower Franz, yeah, 1899.
Are they on a different approach? Huh. Oh, he's on the parallel, okay. Okay. Why can't I do 2 channels yet? Oh, I don't have it tuned in both sides. Wait, 0.5. Force 353 over here. There we go. Now we got 2 channels.
Cactus 717, speed 190 knots.
190 knots, Cactus 717.
United 765, Denver Tower, runway 35.
Let's go lights.
Cleared to land.
Continuous ignition. And we're just going to go auto brake. So it's going to be, we're going to do reversers, idle. Auto brake 1 is fine. We randomly got a TCAS target, because why the hell not? Okay. Down, down, down we go. Next up is Selby. Once we cross, Selby's 13.4 miles. We'll go ahead and drop the gear once we cross Selby.
Cactus 717, speed 170 or greater. Correction, 170 or speed 170 at Diamond. Tower is at Diamond.
Speed 170 at Diamond, tower at Diamond, Cactus 717. So you want 180 for now still?
Cactus 717, affirm.
Okay. We'll go to tower at Diamond. So we'll just pop it all out at Diamond then. Should give us enough time to slow down. Approach speeds.
Cactus 717. Actually, let's make it 170 or less over Diamond.
170 or less over Diamond, Cactus 717. Good. So, okay, there's no gust component to worry about, so we'll do 143 for the approach speed. As we're coming back here, we're going to drop the flaps, or drop the gear.
United 765, roger. I noticed your transponder went into standby.
2500.
Those flaps, 15, 3 green, 30.
United 765. Thanks. You going north or south of Bravo? United 765, Mike and Bravo November to parking.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to land.
United 1899, Denver Tower, runway 35 right. Clear on.
Tower's 33.3. Once we cross Diamond, we go to tower. And then I'll turn all the automation off and we'll fly it. I'm not going to go to Dallas this year. I'm going to Las Vegas for Flight Sim Expo. So sorry, I will not be at Flight Sim Con. Regrettably, I can't afford and nor do I have time to do both this year. I'll be at Oshkosh though. I'm doing some work with PilotEdge and EAA at Oshkosh. Should be fun. There's tower. Denver Tower, Cactus 717, ILS 35 left diamond.
Cactus 717, Denver Tower, runway 35 left, third line wind 3409er.
Little land 35 left, Cactus 717. This you're not found, thanks for the bits. Speed brakes are just... Oh shoot, they are, aren't they? It happens. Thanks for the bits in the morning.
1,000.
Should probably arm those, shouldn't I? There we go.
Capital clear southwest 1144, IFR San Diego with November.
A little bit of right to left here.
Capital clearance, clear to the Limburg Field, foothill 2, departure, fry into transition, then as filed. Maintain 9,000, squawk 6325.
Southwest 1144, clear to San Diego, foothill, departure for transition as filed, 9,000, 6325.
Okay, gear down 3 green, flaps down and set. Lights are set. Taxi, runways in sight, clearance been received. We're landing. Unless they tell us to go around, we're landing.
United 1899,
I remember how to land this thing, too.
400.
Affirmative, 1899.
United 1899, join Echo Charlie, hold short runway 35 right, or correction 35 left.
Echo Charlie, short of 5 left at 1899.
Minimum.
Continue landing.
Traffic. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, reverser's out. Speed brakes never came out. Oh, they did, never mind. Speed brakes out. Decel. $6,000 to go. I'll break off, manual braking. Let's do the reverser. Yeah, I floated the crap out of that, though. I came in, like, I was way too high on the final part of that approach.
Cactus 717, join Mike, northbound, and what terminal are you parking at?
We'll park at the center terminal, Mike northbound, Cactus 717.
Cactus 717, Mike, and then left Bravo November to the ramp. Have a good evening.
Bravo November to the ramp. Cactus 717, we'll see you, man.
Yeah, at 1899, cross runway 35 left on Echo Charlie, right on Mike, and left Bravo November.
Echo Charlie, cross 35 left, Mike, Bravo November.
Off.
1999.
Off. 1, 2, 3. Strobes off. Good. Space Danny, thanks for the bits. Oxbox, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Better inform ATC does grease, right? I mean, I made the, I definitely made the, I made the touchdown zone, but I don't know. I wasn't super proud of the end of that approach. Casual Gamer 907, good to see it. Yeah, well, I remember, so I was thinking about it as I'm coming in. I'm like, chug, 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 chug. What the hell do I do? And I remember it's like, okay, you get to 50, and then you start flaring a little bit, and you get to 30, you just chop the power. You chop the power at 30 and then just do a really, like, a pretty aggressive flare on it, and it eases off pretty good. So that's what I did, and it seemed to have worked. I don't know where U.S. Airways would have parked, but we're gonna park here at the United Gates. I mean, they're all kind of United Gates when you're this part of the world.
Clearance Delta 1649, IFR to.
We probably would have been at the south terminal.
Delta 1649, solid clearance,
I don't care.
Centennial Airport.
Immersion!
Salt City 4 departure, radar vectors J173, then as filed. Maintain 10,000, squawk Correction, departure frequency 135.5,
pulling right here.
7175.
Blind the ground crew. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just take this spot right here. Good enough. Bravo 55. That's us. Yep. Yep. Good enough. Okay. Park brake. Turn him off. Stop squawking. Yeah, we'll just say 1200 on that. 1200. Turn seatbelt sign off. Keto static, you're off. You're good. Ground. Choo. Okay. Just gotta remember what all I have to turn off here. Oh. My in-flight adult beverage remained entirely unspilled. Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Denver International Airport, where the local time is 7:21 p.m. That was cool. I'm glad that all worked out. Like, I'm glad this plane actually behaved long enough for that to actually happen. So next stop's gonna be Jackson Hole. There is some significant weather to contend with on the way up to Jesus, good lord. Some very significant weather to contend with. We'll see how much of this we actually... Man, we should go. It's about to get nailed. Anybody? That's not towered. Casper, but I don't know if Casper's like... I don't know if Casper's going to be in time. So where was this an hour ago? Nah, it's all just sitting still, man. Oh, yeah. It's all... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna let this go. We're gonna go to Jackson Hole. All right, McShady Pilot, thank you so much for the bits, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Cajun Cross, thank you very much for the donation. Maybe I don't want to put a message here. Ever think about that? You take the money and you like it. I will do just that. Cajun Cross, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Addons Neutral, take it easy, man. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Kit DePast, hello, Ashley. Hope you're doing well. Where are we again? Yeah, we're in Denver right now. Yeah. We're about to head to Jackson Hole. All right, guys. You know how it goes. I need to step away for a few minutes. I will be back momentarily for flight number 2. If you're taking off, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. And if you are sticking around, we will see you here in a few minutes. So be right back. How much is all this software? Oh, man. The sim is $60. The scenery is $25. The plane is $70. The weather generation software is like $40. PilotEdge is $320 a year. It's not cheap. It's cool though. It's cool. All right, I'll be right back. And Ruse, welcome aboard and happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Do.
You by the fire. Listen, there's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light, and it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away.
I come back and I see. Sorry, let me regain my composure here real quick. I come back and I see Cirrus Max has added a new permitted term to the channel, and it's the N-word. And I'm like, well, that's really weird. Why would he do that? And Automod held a message from the King North talking about the talking gerbil. And apparently the talking gerbil is being interpreted as, we'll call it slander towards a very specific dark-skinned race. I mean, yeah, right. It's all right, Max. I'll fix it later. Yeah, so Automod thought that the talking gerbil's name was a very racist word, and when Max said, "Okay, that message is good," it said, "All right, well, we're gonna allow that word in the channel." It happened automatically, I'm guessing, Max, just by allowing the allowing that to go through. That's hilarious. It's all right, talking gerbil. It's fine. Racism is not funny. That word, by the way, is I will swear up, like I swear a lot. I try really hard not to do it on stream, but it happens. But that is probably the single word I will not say. There is no benefit to that word. There is such a long history of hate and everything else with that specific word. So it's really not funny, but at the same time, like that specific scenario, was not expecting to see that. Now, 501 Aviator, it's good to see you, man. Just took off out of Narita, headed to Amsterdam in the sim. Nice, dude. Hilarious till people start dropping the word. Well, if people start dropping the word in chat, they're just gonna get banned. Like, there's nothing to it. Yeah, no, it's fine, Max. I think by allowing the message, it said, oh, that word must be fine in this channel, so it allowed that word. But don't worry about it. I'll fix it later. You did what you were supposed to do. Ban hammers activated. Let's go. All right, let's do some flight planning here. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. All right. Ye ol' sim brief. Doing all the work for me. My hero. Where should we plan? We probably should plan to go over here, right? Take off on 3-4 right. That's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. So we're here. We're gonna be AWE 717. We're gonna be from KDEN to KJAC. And we're flying a B733. Good. Departing 3-4 right. Arriving 19er. 2906. I'm not sure what Jackson's doing right now. We'll leave that all as is. Man, that's gonna be a nasty one to go through. So let's see if that looks good. I think that is probably correct. LRD number DW Jack. Nah, definitely gotta go to Jack. Okay. So we'll file that one. Generate OFP. Yes. Are you going on OCRP today? It's Purge. I'm not tonight, man. No, it'll probably be, I think all the purges. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna log in tonight. Silverbird Actual, good to see you though. Happy Friday. I haven't been on OCRP for a couple of weeks now. I've been way too busy with other stuff, unfortunately. I'll probably try to jump on this week though at some point. Okay. Come on down here. Go to PilotEdge. IFR. Do. File that. Let's get charts and all that crap loaded up. Oops. Hit the home button. Okay, clear you out. Go to not routes yet.
Retard.
I know, right?
Retard.
Angry Pilot, thanks for 7 months, my friend. Says, I fixed it. We should all rejoice. Or not and make it weird. Congratulations, Angry Pilot. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. What's the song name? This is Time Leap by Arrow Chord. Excuse me. All right. KDEN. Down to, or up to LAR. DNW. Jack. So Jack is 1 in, 1 out, which always makes it interesting. Which means that we may have to hold up there, which is fine. Oh, that. Oh, yeah, I don't want the road advisor. I already have a route. Close. Procedure. Departure from Denver. Yami 3. No transition. 3-4 right. Add to route. Okay. Cool. And we go to plates. Close this. Do. Denver. Airport diagram. Departure is going to be the Yami 3, which probably will get changed, I'm sure. Well, that's an RNAV. That actually may be all right. KJAC, we're going to throw airport diagram. We're also going to toss in the put in both of these ILSs. Procedure turn on that one. Okay, so we'll toss both ILSs in there just in case. So we're making a weird anchor pilot. Yeah, we can make it weird. Unless you want to tell me what you did. Tell me what you... If you can tell me what you fixed, we can make it not weird. Vesty6137, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. All right. That's the flight planning done. Let's go flying. Welcome back. Thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate it.
Retard.
He appreciates it too. XP Aviator, XP11, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, my friend. Appreciate it. Ah, that's a good beer. That's a really good beer. Okay, so we filed. We need to call up Denver. One of its 8 billion frequencies here. 1875 is Denver clearance. 1875. Anybody going with me? I think Max is gonna go, right? No. Max, you going to Jackson Hole with me? Or are you bouncing? Guessing you're not. If you're not on. Play some Overwatch or something. Turn it up. Wait just a second here. You guess. You don't have to. Lexi 2039, good to see you, man. We're on PilotEdge, man. You got PilotEdge, come join. If you do end up, like, if anybody actually does come on this route, and this is dead serious.
Number 0 Delta Whiskey, reback, correct?
You should anticipate and expect to have to fly a hold. You almost certainly will have to fly a hold if there's IMC and whatnot. Because Jackson Hole is only one in at a time. So, yeah. Denver clearance, Cactus 717 IFR, Jackson Hole.
Cactus 717, Denver clearance on request.
Full route clearance, ready to copy. That's how I roll.
Cactus 717, clear to the Jackson Airport, Yami 3 departure, Laramie transition. Direct the Dunoir, VOR, direct the Jackson Airport. Climb via the SID, squawk 1716.
Clear to Jackson, Yami 3, Yami, Dunoir, Jackson, VOR, direct, climb via SID, squawk 1710, Cactus 717.
Cactus 717, reback correct.
All right. I don't know if I said all this stuff right, but it's close enough. Okay, let's make some changes here. We're not flying that anymore. We're actually not flying LAR at all. But I can't actually remove it from this, I don't think, so it's fine.
W9345 Alpha to Jackson.
Southwest 1144, knock departure, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190. United 345, Denver clearance, clear to the Jackson Airport, Yami 3 departure, Laramie, transition that is filed. Climb via the SID, squawk 5542.
Climb via SID, squawk 5542, United 345.
United 345, read back correct.
Maybe we're not going to Jackson. Okay. Never mind. Sorry, I actually read it back wrong.
Tower, 16.9, ready to
but I have cross-checked it and cheated, and we're good now. All right, departing and arriving. Sorry, route page, KDEN, KDEN.
Monterey altimeter 3001.
And we are going to KJAC. Good.
1649, Salt Lake Tower, runway
Departing and arriving, departing Denver. Departing on the Yami 3.
Cleared for takeoff, 34 right, runway heading.
And 34 right is what we're planning for. Good there. Route, activate, execute. Next page, after Laramie comes D&W.
Whiskey.
And then we direct.
Clearance void if not off by 01.
We should do a Caribbean flight on VATSIM next stream. Probably not. Next week, I think we're going to go to Alaska. Everybody asks for Caribbean streams. Honestly, Caribbean flights are not that interesting for me because they're all over water. The ATC tends to be limited on VATSIM, and there's really nothing to look at. So I don't really do anything down in the Caribbean. Maybe someday we'll do it. Plus, I don't have charts for it too, which makes it a bit more difficult for me. Cross bleed start. Garrett Yalk, welcome aboard. Pharaoh Birdie, good to see you. Anybody else I miss? So yeah, next week we're flying into VATSIM FNO up in Alaska. I don't have a flight plan picked out yet, but I know that we're going to be up in Alaska. So I know a lot of people will be happy about that.
Redwood 927.
Okay, 15.3 on the fuel. And we'll be flying something big. Big and Alaskan appropriate, trust me. It's got 4 engines. Makes a lot of noise. Not an A380. Zero fuel weight, 96.7.
2000.
There's a controller change.
Sliding 090 vector street east up.
6.7. Good. Okay. And I'll have a trim 3.6. Set that real quick. It's pretty much already set. There we go. Okay, take off. Oops, let's go. In at ref. All right, so our gross weight. 112.0. Our fuel reserves are still 5. We'll call it a cost index of 5. Good. We're going to 34,000 feet. Good. Everything else can stay the same. We are in Denver, so we can derate the crap out of this. Because we got nothing to worry about here. We'll see if we actually make it up to 88. If we don't make it up to 88.9 on the takeoff, I'll just kill the auto throttle and do it manually. Not really a big deal. All right, flaps 5 takeoff. We are 20% on the CG. And V1 129, V rotate 131, V2 140. So come up to the glare shield. We're going to be 155 on the initial climb out speed. Brief this departure real quick. Sorry, I left 4 flight on that whole time. It's okay. You guys are fine. The Yami 3 departure says on departure fly heading 353 until reaching, or 353 to intercept Nakata on the 337, well, not a radial, but course 337 inbound Nakata. Nakata outer blue of 10,000, KO outer blue of 11,000, She outer blue of 12,000, and then Chick above 12,000, and then off we go.
Finding the 0807 maintain 6,000.
Okay, 16,000 at Carolina. No speed restrictions. Climb via SID is the instruction, so the initial departure is 353.
Phoenix 1852 next.
Climb via SID is the instruction, 23,000 feet.
16.
Everything up there is fantastic.
Delta 16, 40
Cool.
Manor, contact.
Squawk code's 1710.
Salt Lake City departure.
10. Good there. Go on. Boom, 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 boom. IFN74, thanks for 17 months of support, my friend. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, buddy. In the life of Jeff, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well.
Delta 16, 49, Salt Lake City departure, radar contact. Final maintain.
Okay. All right. Let's see. People gas. Everything else loaded up. What do you say? Let's go flying. Seatbelt signs on. Pushback truck called.
Please show me where you want to go.
Where you want to go?
Delta 16,
I want to go right here.
49, turn right, heading of 110, join J173.
Grounded cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. Thanks, Brittany.
Actually, Delta 1649, just clear right to meet your
17 months. 17 months since I got partnership. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah, Delta 1649.
Get the V-Skylabs DC-3 for Alaska Fun. I could. Or I could fly something else. I'm not... The DC-3 is not one that really interests me. It's too slow. Like, it's a neat plane, I guess. If I were in person, I would be like, all right, I'd totally go fly in it. But for the sim and whatnot, it's too slow to really do anything useful, in my opinion.
Number 5218 Foxtrot, contact Oakland Center, 127.45 getting.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Can I add passengers? We already did. But you can't model passengers, so you get ghost planes with empty seats. What the hell? Warflight keeps crashing on me now. Not a good night for technology.
Contact Oakland, so yeah,
Not a good night for tech. Oh, it wiped out everything I had. Oh, no, it didn't. Never mind. It's like, did it actually wipe out all my crap?
927 contact, North approach 121.3.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake is released.
Starting pushback, and you may start entering.
Backs off. We're above 35. We're good. Let's turn on the position lights. Anti-collision lights, I'm sorry. Engine number 2.
Markel approach, you can expect the visual approach 22 left.
There's N2 coming up.
Ready, 800 Delta Whiskey, contact Oakland Center 132.95.
Real Red Drummer 25, welcome aboard. Because I finally bought X-Plane 11. Nice, dude. In the life of Jeff has X-Plane 11. Sweet. You picked the right sim. In my opinion.
Delta Whiskey, Oakland Center, climb 18, level 1.
We'll check it out, Expiry Beater.
Southwest 1144, climb to maintain.
Mr. Fume Shoom, good to see you. It says, it's so messy in the cockpit. What's wrong with the cockpit? This one's not too bad. It's definitely not as bad as some other ones I've seen.
7.45.
Uh-oh. Is he gonna figure it out? Listen, it's just gotta be close enough. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Southwest 1144, climb and maintain level 370, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
All right. Everyone, good engine.
Operation complete.
Let's make it 2.
Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Done.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
What's with the shag carpet? Dude, it's for comfort. What's not with the shag carpet, man?
Delta 1649, Select Center 135.17.
It's flying that classic lifestyle. These planes are like 50 years old, or like 40, 50 years old? 40? Probably 30, yeah, probably 40. These 733s are super old. I'm glad that Southwest has finally retired all of them. Because they were super dumpy planes to fly around in. Unless you count the Soviet Tu-154s. No, I'm all set with that.
Tow is disconnected and
Sorry, guys.
bypass pin has been removed.
A
Hands
little
on the
yawny.
left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Weather requesting 34 left, ready for taxi.
Delta 418, never ground, runway 34 left, taxi via
Okay, it's 2 good engines now. So let's go you and you. We can shut the APU off. Bleed on, bleed off, bleed on. Auto. Auto.
Air ground, United 345s at 4 West, Whiskey, taxi.
Good there, good there. Go to flight mode. I don't know landing altitude's close enough though. Slaps 5. Right rudder. Left rudder. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward. Good.
Alright, any chance for 25, United 345?
That's 345, absolutely. Running 25, taxi via Golf.
Okay.
25 big golf, United 345.
I'll take 2-5.
Base 1852, turn left, heading 350.
2-5. What are the winds favoring 2-5? No, the winds are not favoring 2-5. So 3309er. 10 miles, scattered 1500, broken 3300. Altimeter 2998. That means we got whiskey, right? I'll take it. Get some plates in here.
FedEx 1852, Phoenix Bridge.
Whoops.
3000.
All right. The non-movement area is humongous in Denver. Jonathan Cordova, good to see you. Sorry, I had him low. I'll turn it back up. I wasn't talking to him, so I didn't have him high. I need to get his.
Road 927, NorCal approach, turn 15 degrees right, descend and maintain 3000 vectors, 28 left approach, visual.
27.5. And we'll see what we get for
Road
Ronald
927,
Tower.
San Francisco Airport, set your 10 o'clock and about 15 miles forward at the site.
Call that airport. Edge of the non-movement area is coming up. Denver ground cactus 717 is coming up on Bravo November west side with the weather for taxi.
Cactus 717, Denver ground, runway 34 right, taxi via Foxtrot.
34 right via Foxtrot, cactus 717.
Road 927, turn left heading 280, join the localizer.
Okay, so Max is doing the 225. Foxtrot is the inner second taxiway.
Left.
Denver Tower, United 345s, approaching 25, departure please.
And FedEx 18V2, turn left heading 270, join the runway 25 left localizer. I'm sorry, that was a late turn. If you go through the localizer, that's okay. And who's that's going to go to tower?
Net 345, departure 25.
Net 345, Denver, tower runway 25.
Tower over on this side.
Take off 25, net 345.
35.3. Five, 3. Go over there. And departure is on the chart. Should probably look that up. I'm only doing like 8 things at once. It's fine. 2705.
FedEx 1852 to the Skybridge. You're 11 o'clock now on 900 miles report at site.
Denver Tower, Cactus 717 is short, 3-4 right.
FedEx 1852, get down from there, or do I need to vector you back around?
We're doing Denver to Jackson Hole.
Deliveries boat 225 left to connect Phoenix Tower now. No.
There's the taxi, there's the takeoff.
120.9 RCL.
Nice.
River 927, contact San Francisco Tower.
Okay, reduced takeoff is set, so we should hopefully get. Oh man,
San Francisco Tower with 927 is established visual. 4-mile final.
No, it's set for climb 2, isn't it?
San Francisco Tower, wind 280.
Oh, no, climb 2 is fine. Takeoff D rate is set for 88.9, so that's what we should. That's what we should get, man. We should get 88.9 out of this.
FedEx 1852 Heavy's on a 7-mile final runway 25 left.
FedEx 1852
World famous variety streamer Chili Willies.
25 left, clear to land. FedEx 1852 Heavy.
Flying his 747 into
contact.
747 or 777 tonight.
I don't know.
Into Phoenix.
Net at 345, connect departure, good flight.
Departure at 345, good night.
Calm a second. Denver Tower, Cactus 717, holding short 3-4 right.
Yeah, 345, Denver departure, radar contact, I'll maintain level 2.
I know he's not a variety streamer. It was a joke.
Delta 14, Denver Tower, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff. Delta 14, was it you calling ready, or was that a Cactus 717?
Cactus 717, short 3-4 right.
My apologies, Cactus 717, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff.
No problem. Clear for takeoff, runway 34 right, Cactus 717. You're busy. Clear left.
Denver Tower, Delta 418, holding short.
Clear to the right.
Left.
Delta 418, Denver Tower, runway 34 left, line up and wait, traffic depart, and parallel.
Oh.
Line up and wait, 34 left, Delta 418.
What is it unhappy about? Flaps are set. The trim is set. Auto brake, speed breaker armed.
800 Delta Whiskey contact, Seattle Center now 135.15. Good day.
I don't actually know why it's pissed at me, so we're gonna have to listen to this thing beep for a few seconds here. I don't know why. You got the right D rate that time. Oh, well, it's on RTO now. It's fine, though. Power set. 80 knots is long gone. V1 VR.
Number 800 Delta Whiskey, Seattle Center, roger.
Positivity to geared up.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Yeah.
Flight slow. 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 Flight slow.
Redwood 927, turn right on Foxtrot, hold short runway 1 right, and contact ground point 8.
Flight slow.
Flight on Foxtrot, hold short 1 right, and ground point 8, Redwood 927.
They call me the problem solver. Departure 717, we'll see you.
Delta 418 will just be another couple minutes in position. They're spacing. You guys are all going the same way.
Okay, roger, Delta 418.
Oh, it's good there. Never departure Cactus 717, 6,500 climbing, Yemi 3.
Cactus 717, Never departure, radar contact, line 10, foot level 230.
Let me take level 230, Cactus 717. Okay, that gives us an unrestricted climb then. So as soon as we get to 250 knots, we'll just go straight to level change.
418, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Because we no longer have to worry about any altitude restrictions. Pressurization, packs are set. Like the overhead panel's fine. Pressurization is on. Yeah, I don't know what it was pissed about. I don't really care. Okay, open climb.
Number 927, cross runway 1 right and
up we go.
Land on Foxtrot, and we're parking.
Rocket climb, not really. 2,500 feet per minute is about all you're going to get out of this thing.
Number 927, roger. Continue straight ahead on Foxtrot, then taxi.
And all of the warning sounds shall be ours.
Have a great night.
Yeah, I really don't know what it was upset about. It's alright, whatever. Don't care. Plane's still running. It's going to get us there.
1852 heavy.
This flight, it'll probably be about an hour or so.
Frequency. Have a great night, and nice job getting that down.
If we... It depends on like what we get for holds and kind of things like that. But I would suspect it'll be 45 to an hour. It's not a very long flight. Oh, who cares about the gear? It's fine. Flaps were set for 5. That's what's set for takeoff, but I seem to remember this happening last time I flew this too. Could be wrong though. It happens a lot.
345 contact Denver Center.
Alright, so we're 286 on the climb.
3.67, good.
3367, you're at 345. See ya.
See ya.
286. Just do vertical speed mode. Just keep a nice 1,000 feet per minute climb going here. Make it nice and smooth for the passengers. Since we kind of screwed them over last time.
At 345, Denver Center, climb and maintain.
Temp outside is 13 degrees. Not worried about icing just yet.
320.
Bring off these lights. Turn off that ignition. Leave the rest of... Actually, we'll turn the inboards off. Leave the outboards on for now. There's a level change. So I'm in level change as opposed to VNAV right now because we've been told climb and maintain 230. And there's ceiling restrictions on this particular star. Or SID, sorry. And an altitude of climb and maintain flight level 230 removes all the restrictions that you have as far as altitude goes. Dirty Bowtie, welcome aboard. Ruzi, welcome aboard. Do you use mouse and keyboard for this? No. Like the actual flying I'm doing with a HOTAS, a throttle and a stick. What we're doing right now, it's all mouse and keyboard, yeah. But when I was actually doing the takeoff and whatnot, I have a HOTAS and a set of rudder pedals that I'm using. Yeah, decent little pedal jib. Yeah, the Denver to Jackson flight is generally quite nice.
Cactus 77 contact, Denver Center 133.67, good.
3367, Cactus 717, we'll see it.
Delta 14, contact Denver, show good flight.
Alright, we're still well above freezing, so we're fine there. Denver Center Cactus 717, 14,300, climbing flight level 230.
Cactus 17, Denver Center, climb and maintain, flight level. Let's make it 310 for now.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, Cactus 717. I suspect that might not be far from our final.
Night 345 needs 30 left for weather.
Here we go.
Net at 345. Deviations
No, my
left of
radar is
course
on.
are approved. And let's see, direct Laramie when able.
Left of course, deviations approved and enable direct Laramie. Thank you, United 345.
All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this up or out. Okay, looking good. Oh, hello. I'm about to fly into some stuff. No way to deviate around this crap.
Number 14, departure, climb and maintain, flight level, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Okay, flight level. Let's go 2992. We're on our way to Carolina, so now we can go back to VNAV. VNAV will then handle the change from airspeed or IS to Mach. We can shut the rest of our lights off. We good? Just joined the Discord. Looks good, man. Dirty bow tie. Welcome aboard, sir. Good to have you here. This is leg number 2. Poker 2012. Chew, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday, sir.
Delta 14, contact number center now 133.
Well, it's only yellow, and it seems to be getting a little bit better out there. So we'll see how she pans out here.
Cactus 717, I'm in the altitude maintain level 300.
Level 300 for Cactus 717. I'm not worried about green. I think we're fine.
Denver Center Delta 418 is 13,000 climbing flight level 230.
Yeah, turbulence is gonna. Yeah, the turbulence will be real on this one, I think.
320.
Turbulence will be real.
Delta 14.
Delta 14, climb maintain flight level 300.
300 Delta 14.
This is a really good plane. I wonder if I'm gonna have to go do some more testing of that crash back in Albuquerque. I'm wondering if maybe Mr. X's stuff is causing problems back there, which would be too bad because it's really nice scenery.
345, strict Laramie, thanks.
At 345, thank you.
Where am I from? I live in the Boston area. I'm originally from Indiana. I live in the Boston area now. Musta, I'm just gonna call you. I don't even know how to say your name, so we're gonna go with Musta. Welcome aboard and happy Friday. What time is it in game? Is this sunrise, sunset? This is sunset. We're on real time right now, so the current time is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock p.m. So we're flying into the sunset. This should be most of what we're going to... Like, this should be what we're going to see for most of this flight. What is VA in the 737? I actually don't know.
Contact Denver Center 133.67.
Has to be on a placard somewhere, right? If I were a placard talking about speeds, I'd probably be up here. Landing speed.
133.67 for Delta 1649.
Nope, it's not there. Not over there. Not there or there. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not placarded on here. You most like a lot of these planes have it placarded. But I don't know what maneuvering speed is.
Delta 1649.
It's going to be full speed, is what it is. Just punch it, Chewie. Off we go.
Delta 1649, number 7, roger.
Do I ever crash? Nope, not a chance. There has not been a single instance where I've wrecked an airplane. Every time I fly this, every time I'm in this sim, it's perfect, 100% of the time. Don't go look at the clips in the channel. Definitely don't do that. Especially don't look at the one that's got 20,000 views on it. That one's completely wrong. Yoke chart. I think this is just these are just taxi approach and final checklists. There's no speeds listed on here either. It's all right. Whatever. If anybody knows the VA speed for a Boeing 737-300, I'm all ears. do 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 do. That's why there's all those scars on your. I mean, the sim is perfect, but you've had a few crashes. All right. Well, you know, we don't talk about that, Tim. Okay. Interesting that the radar isn't repainting the portion of the scope due to the change in raids. That's a bug. Oh. You're right. I hadn't even noticed that.
Cactus 717, climb and maintain level 340.
Climb and maintain level 340, Cactus 717. And now it's done painting, so then we will expand that back out. A little bit of precip out in front of us, nothing too bad. I'm not worried about the green. That stuff over there is the bad stuff.
Another 345, same mark.
Didn't he step off the flight deck?
Another 345, same mark.
J10GB, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday.
Yeah, the 345 number.
Go, United 345.
Yeah, 345, same mark number.
77, what would you like?
Yeah, 345, that's fine. Cactus 717, maintain Mach 0.76 or less in the climb.
0.76 or less in the climb, Cactus 717. All right, well, 726 is our plan, so we're fine. So this is what we're flying into. So there's a bunch of crap off to our right wing here. That's all those thunderstorms.
Record 427 minutes.
This is the stuff that's going to cause me some concern. It's not moving at all. That's the most likely culprit for us having to do any sort of left and right stuff, especially since that's going to be part of our descent. So that could cause us some issues. But we'll see. We'll see what happens as we get a little closer there. Yeah, that might require us to have to go deviate. Good for now, though. Jackson reporting 140 at 7. 10 miles, clear skies. Forecast. Current forecast is marginal with light rain showers through tomorrow. Interesting, okay. So the current conditions do not match the TAF. Imagine that. Can the flight attendants start drink service? Of course they can. You know what? Everybody can walk around.
The Jackson Hole Airport, Billings 5 departure, Cody transition.
Go get your drinks.
As filed. Maintain 7,000. Expect level 220 minutes after
the peanuts
departure.
are expired. Do peanuts even expire?
0.5, squawk 3301.
Check the MCP alt. MCP alt's fine. We're at 340.
Mark 427, back.
Going to 340.
Mark 427, I guess, to be technical.
David Zuckop, good to see you, man. Finally made the stream after a few weeks. Been busy with school, but fun to catch you. Good to have you here, David. Happy Friday, my friend. Ooh, hello.
Mark 427, Billings ground runway 2.
Get ready for the bumps.
Taxi to Bravo.
Although that's how I explain clouds work. They just kind of go up like that.
And American 427, can you accept a departure from Bravo, or I can give you full if you like?
We're good. We cool.
American 427, running 2 right out, taxi to Bravo.
Everything has an expiry date, especially me. In fact, that might be the title of the stream right there. Everything has an expiry date. Has an expiry date. Especially me. Thanks for playing. There's your stream title. What airline are we flying today? We're flying U.S. Airways. Good old Cactus. Which, of course, U.S. Airways doesn't exist anymore. Bought by American. Or, I think actually they merged with American, but kept the American name. Like, that's how it worked, right? Like, U.S. Airways was sort of the strong arm in that relationship. How much money am I planning on losing in Vegas? I don't gamble, so none. I'll probably be spending money on, you know, food and drinks and entertainment and whatnot, but I don't gamble, so I'm not worried about that. I'll leave that to some of the other guys to deal with. All right, there's 34,000 feet. Our buddy in the MD-80 is struggling to keep up. I'm sure I'll catch up though. I'm not going very fast. I'm only doing Mach 0.73 right now.
Southwest 712, damage clinches on the Quest Tower.
Go to Cirque du Soleil instead. I might do a Cirque du Soleil. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for a show, to be honest. We'll see. Do I use Project Fly at all? I do not. I think it's a neat thing. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't really have a need for it. Do not have a need for it. Ost Flight Simmer, hello. Welcome aboard. Happy, probably happy Saturday for you. Hope you're doing well. We're at flight level 340, making our way down to Jackson Hole. I'm going to do a ride-along. It's the ride-along, I can do things like this. Yeah. Maybe that's the one we want. There we go. How many flights out? This is it tonight.
Albuquerque Airport.
It's quarter after 10. We've got 35 minutes en route.
Maintain 10,000.
So this will be the last one of the night.
6.1, squawk 4215.
Cupcake's getting tired. Visibility just went to crap.
Retard, retard, retard.
Excuse me. Illegal Danish. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club, Illegal Danish. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Stoner crashes, yeah. You bet it's GHD. What is... Oh, ground handling? It could be, yeah. I'll do some more testing down in Albuquerque and see if that's the culprit. I'll do it on my own time. Illegal Danish, thanks for your subscription, though. I really do appreciate it. And Deceiver, I'm doing very well, buddy. How are you? Welcome aboard, sir. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, whatever time it happens to be, wherever you are.
27 Milliston Tower, runway 28 right, clear report, take off, fire runway.
What plane am I doing my IFR training in? Good question. I'm in a 172, and I'm also going to be doing some of it in a 182. So we have a Cessna 172 that has a 430W in it and is 2020 compliant. And then we have a Cessna 182 that has a G5 HSI. It has dual 530s, and it also has an autopilot. So I'm going to do a combination of the two, but most of my training will be done in the 172. I'll also be logging some hours in a different plane, but it's significantly different. We'll put it that way. What we got here? Another bank of clouds ahead of us. Just look at the window, pretend we can't see that. Saturday for you. All right. High wings are a bit different from the low wing. Yeah. So our Cherokee is not really equipped very well for IFR. It's only a slant uniform. A slant alpha, I think. I think it has a DME. So we're gonna replace the Cherokee at some point, but like I don't know. I'll probably do some IFR in it eventually. But most of my training will be done in the 172 and the 182 just because they're better equipped planes. Once we change the equipment on our Warrior, it'll be a different story. If we either get a new plane or if we upgrade that one, it'll be a different story. I'll be more than happy to spend some time and learn how to do some IFR in it. But off the bat, no, I won't be in it too much. Never flown a rotorcraft. I have not. I've actually never been in a helicopter. I've never been in or up in a helicopter before. I'd love to, but I don't. Does it have auto? Oh, yes. What kind of pressure is the autopilot support? Yeah. They all have the manual inflation. Come on. Max loves the cookies. Yeah. Max chooses his FBOs based on cookies. Without question. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I keep yawning. So yeah, I have a lesson. So Max and I are going up and doing some IFR or doing some instrument work on Monday. And then next Thursday I have another lesson scheduled, and then next weekend I have a plane scheduled from Saturday through Sunday. My wife and I are planning on doing an overnight if the weather holds out. Although right now it's not looking fantastic. Get some weather here in a second. Ruzi, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, my friend. I do appreciate it. Helicopter's nothing more than a million parts flying formation rotation around an oil leak waiting for metal fatigue to set in. I like that, Flying Ginger. I like that. Yeah, helicopters I still think they're kind of terrifying. Like I don't know if I can get behind them.
Mark 427, turn left heading.
Let's do windy.com. This is my weather planning. This is my flight, my long out flight planning website of choice. So first of all, we've got Monday evening. We'll call it 5 o'clock. It's supposed to be absolutely fantastic around here. So they're forecasting surface winds of 6 knots. And clouds, maybe some wispy clouds, it looks like. Bases are, yeah, like 32. They're like super, super, super high cirrus clouds. So I'm not worried about any of those. So I think Monday's going to be fantastic flying all over the East Coast. And then Thursday afternoon, I have a lesson scheduled, so we'll say 5 o'clock on that. No clouds. A little bit windy, it looks like. Yeah, 10, 15 knots on the coast. It's not too bad. A little bit less once you get inland. So that won't be too bad. But the next weekend's what I'm kind of like. Saturday looks fine, so we're going to look at clouds, cloud base. So Saturday looks fine all day. But then stuff starts to roll in on Sunday. And so if my goal is to go flying Saturday into Sunday, this is not going to do well for me if all of this stuff is rolling in. So either we drive up there, because I'm going to be up in this this area right here. So my flight plan would be pretty much from that airport, kind of right around MVL. Actually, that's the airport I'll be flying through. So MVL down to Beverly. So this is my path. And none of this works for me as far as flying goes. So there's a good chance that I won't be flying that Memorial Day weekend. Because Memorial Day weekend is always crappy weather because I don't know, it always is.
Delta 1649, descend at pilot's discretion.
Like 7 or 8 years ago, it snowed Memorial Day weekend up here. We had a power outage up at our friend's place.
At my discretion, 16.9.
Anyway, that's flying coming up. We got weather coming up here pretty soon, too. The storms are up ahead. Yeah, VFR on top. No big deal, right?
United 345.
VFR over the top for me, Max. I don't have my instrument rating.
77, United 345. Good day.
Sir Forever, we'll see you, man. Tony B, that's interesting about VA. Huh, I didn't know that. 37 Bravo, good to see you, man. Helicopters don't really fly, they just vibrate so badly the Earth rejects them. I like that.
Yeah, 345, select center, roger.
Flown helicopters a couple times, still don't like them. Need to look at, but I don't trust them. Do you ever stay domestic or ever go international? In the flight sim, we generally stay domestic. We do most of our flying in the west coast of the U.S., just because this network that I fly on only covers...
Cactus 717, Salt Lake Center 135.77. 135.77,
Cactus 717. 35. Oops. $77. I'll come back to that question in a second. Salt Lake City Center, Cactus 717, 50340.
Retard.
Cactus 717, Salt Lake Center.
Retard.
Sanctus Fortis, thank you for 14 months of support. Taking a break from my commercial written. Ever thought about giving DCS World a go? Love this stream. Cheers, my friend. Appreciate it. I'm not a big DCS World fan. I actually fired it up a lot in the last. Have had it fired up a lot in the last week or so. As some of the guys have been flying around in it a fair bit, but I'm still not completely sold on that sim. But I'll probably end up picking up the Hornet, messing around with that, and kind of going from there. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever stream it though. It is a lot of concentration, a lot of whatnot required, and I just don't really have it. So
427.
Yeah, international stuff. So I don't do a lot of international stuff in the sim. It's primarily because I don't have a good source of charts for all that. And I personally am never going to fly internationally outside of maybe going to Canada. So I don't have a lot, like, there's not a lot of training value in me for me doing it. Like, there's a lot of guys that do international stuff. There's a lot of guys that, like, tons of European streamers and whatnot that fly, you know, primarily in Europe and whatnot. I just prefer to keep myself on the West Coast here because I really like flying on PilotEdge. But like next week we're going to do the F&O, head up to Alaska. So that'll be something different too.
Standing United 345, requesting 15 degrees left for weather, please.
If correction, 345 deviations left of course are approved when able direct to north.
Deviations left approved when able direct to north, United 345, thank you.
But yeah, I did some screwing around last week in the A10 and the P51, and I can fly them well enough. Just like I don't like the weapons stuff doesn't really interest me. So being that it's a combat simulator, like that part is not like I don't find that to be particularly fun. Heli Pilot 7's good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing well. I have it on good authority that Castrator's dipped his toes into DCS World. Yes. The Tons, good to see you. Welcome aboard. I actually just recently saw a video of you birding an award hog with some friends. Yes, sir.
Direct to north.
Yes, sir.
Direct to more American 427.
Hey, speaking of which, there's Chris. There's Heli Pilot. Where's he going? Oh no, he's flying down there too. Oh no. Now there's 4 of us going to Jackson Hole. Nice. Yeah, we're going to get some holds here, I bet.
Delta 418, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77, good.
All right, so we're coming into some of the soupy stuff here. Don't know quite to what extent the sim will handle this.
Retard.
I'm not seeing anything on the radar, so for now we're fine.
Center Delta 18, flight level 300.
X-Plane Go, thanks for 10 months of support, my friends.
Salt Lake Center, roger.
I do appreciate it. Cheers. Who was that? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I was trying to figure out that the guy that just called in sounded really familiar. I know he's probably here in the stream, but Seahawks 24/7, good to see you. X-Plane Go, welcome aboard. JGW 2005, welcome aboard. I've always wondered what your longest real life flight was and how the experience was. So the longest flight that I've done, like with me being the PIC or whatever, I did a flight to Burlington, Vermont, and did a flight down to White Plains, New York. So I think White Plains is probably the longest. This is probably not stuff we should be flying through, but we'll be all right. Keep an eye on it. Sky Vector. So LWM to KHPN. So 152 miles is probably the longest flight that I've personally done, where I've been flying. The longest GA flight that I've done, one time with Max, we flew HPN to Cleveland. So we did a 370 mile leg that took about 4 hours, I want to say, in his Cirrus. So that's the longest I've been in a small plane. As far as like big airplanes and whatnot, my longest commercial flight has been 8 hours from Boston to, on the way, I guess 9 hours on the way back, Paris back to Boston. 8 to 9 hours, I think, is what that took.
Dose 1649A from cross Thompson.
HPN hype.
Level 190 and 250 knots.
Sanctus, there's a few guys here that fly DCS. They're few and far between, but they are around.
Retard, retard, retard.
I know, right? Jay Krause here for 17 months. John, it's so good to see you. Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. John, I'm going to be at, it's confirmed I'll be at Oshkosh all week. So I think you said you were heading up there. We should definitely try to meet up.
345 is making the right turn back to north. Thanks.
No, 345. Roger.
Cheers, though. I do appreciate your continued support, man. Max performing that deviation might actually cause me some grief here now. We'll see. What plane did I fly from Charles de Gaulle to Boston? I flew in a 747. I was on the top deck in the exit row seat. It was awesome. It was actually awesome. I had so much space. Long flight though, like a long couple of flights. It was 3 hour flight from Tunis up to Paris.
712 Denver.
And then we waited. And then it was the flight back to Boston. And when I got back, I was definitely Captain Cranky Pants. I was not happy with the world at all. Let's see if I can find the picture here. My ugly ass. My ugly feet. Here you go. So this was my leg room on the 747 on Air France.
14 requesting 10 degrees.
They don't run them anymore. I know they don't run them on that route. Does Air France still run 747s? I know they stopped at the Boston route. But this was awesome. Having this much space was just fantastic.
10 degrees left when able direct to north to 14.
Pilot Meister was Air France. Has anyone successfully used the rotate MD-80 hold features with the FMS? I have not tried to. Have not tried. 747 was like 3 or 4 years, or it's like 4 years ago, I think. Something like that. What would you tell people who are afraid of flying? It depends on why you're afraid of flying. So, the best advice I can give you is that the airplane wants to fly. So if you're afraid that the engines are going to quit and the plane is going to fall out of the sky, you should know that a commercial airliner at altitude can glide for like 60 miles. Like, it's insane. And the odds of losing 2 engines are very, very, very slim. If you're afraid the plane is going to fall apart because of turbulence, that has basically never happened. Even in those planes are made to withstand so much force.
The Jackson Hole altimeter.
So I guess it depends on like why somebody's afraid of flying as to what kind of advice I would give them.
And get the altimeter there, American 427.
What was the wing view like? I don't know. Was it night? We had the blind shut both ways. Get over it, right? Alex Sydney was pretty long. Didn't help that the guy next to me overflowed into the armrest. Oh yeah, that's no good. That's no good, man.
United 345 descend at pilot discretion maintain for
anti-ice. We're good on the anti-ice. Like we're only just barely flying through layers and whatnot.
Record 427 contact.
We're not in it long enough to really accumulate too much, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Summit Center 132.25.
3225 American 427.
Using a cloud mod. Nope. This is X-Plane stock clouds. Idle guns. Good to see you. So yeah, JGW, like if you're afraid of flying, like it'd be helpful to know like what part of it scares you. If it's claustrophobia, then like claustrophobia is probably the one that I can like there's the least amount that you can do about. Because some people like I get a little claustrophobic sometimes, especially in some smaller planes for a really long time. Like I've pretty much gotten over it at this point, but like claustrophobia is in my opinion probably the hardest one to deal with. Huh. Well. Oh, hey, there's moisture. Okay, now we need the anti-ice.
Delta 1649, contact Denver, approach 120.35, good day.
Oh boy, here we go. It's like City Center, Delta, or Cactus 717, request 15 left.
Cactus 717, left deviations, of course, are approved when able direct du Nord.
Okay, left deviations, and we'll do direct du Nord when we can, 717. I think we're out of it now, but they're all sort of appearing right in front of us. And I'm looking at the weather on 4-flight here, so I'm gonna deviate around what I can see on 4-flight. The weather radar doesn't seem to be doing much for us.
Denver approach, you can expect a visual approach runway 35 right at Centennial. Actually, I'll tell you what, expect the LS approach runway 35 right approach.
So we'll deviate around what we can here. Probably turning anti-ice back. Well, I'll leave the anti-ice on for now, so I'm sure we're clear of it. So we're skirting around a cell right now, as per what we'd see in the real world.
Delta 1649.
I think that's pretty much what we just went through, was that cell. But I'm not really sure what the weather engine's doing right now, so.
Southwest 712, Denver Tower, flighting 245.
I know Danish.
Runway 25, cleared for takeoff. Southwest 712.
KJAC, good to see it.
Runway, correction, heading 245, runway.
My friend got locked in the lavatory and will never go to a public airplane bathroom again. We'll just knock really hard. Like they can get you out of that lavatory, no problem.
Denver Center, Delta
or they should be able to.
Now direct and more.
Delta 14, roger. Cactus 717, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain for level 260.
260, my discretion, Cactus 717. That'll pretty much get us going there. So let's go back down here. Let's grab legs, Denoir. See that, LNAV, vertical speed. Flight City Center, Cactus 717 is direct Denoir, and we're starting down now.
Cactus 717, roger.
Four flight's telling me to start down, so we're going down. When in doubt, 4-flight. My map expired, yeah, right? Oh no. I have problems.
4,000.
I saw what if, and I missed the rest of it.
American 427, you can expect the ILS runway.
I have problems because I can't stop myself from thinking what if. Yeah, and that's like, I understand that. Honestly, like if you're like if it's actually a problem for you, the way that I found that I sort of got over some of that was by just researching the crap out of everything. That's how I got into flight simulation, to be honest, and how I actually got into real world aviation. Is I got really curious about stuff. I just started researching the crap out of everything. Like, what are instrument approaches? What are airport regulations? Show me some videos on airplanes being essentially manhandled and still surviving, and just sort of like miscellaneous things like that. So, like for me, it was like do as much research as you possibly can.
Southwest 712, connect departure, have a good plane.
And that's what's that's what's going to make it easier to sort of like not be afraid of flying. You know, it's a tough thing. Like even now, sometimes it's like, well, what if this thing happens? But you just kind of put it in the back of your mind and realize that the odds of it happening are extraordinarily slim. I suffer from this even like flying in the real world sometimes in a small piston plane. It's like, well, what if this thing happens? But you've got to realize, like, when I fly in the real world, I've been trained to handle, you know, most situations, and there are very few situations where we might find ourselves where it's like, oh God, like this is actually like really bad. And the pilots up in front, like they are trained to handle those situations, and more often than not, like
Southwest 712, done departure.
like you saw the Southwest plane, you know, several weeks ago that like the goddamn engine blew off, like the cowling of the engine blew off, and it's a tragedy that there was even a death on there. But the fact that there was only one death, like that's amazing, and that plane was in sorry shape.
Left heading
but you know, the plane
90
survived. The
join
plane made it back. The plane made it all the way back to Philadelphia. Like it flew for a long time. It lasted on one engine. Like, you know, there was really no big deal. So like read up on stuff like that. Like read up on airline accidents and see like why do they fail? What do they learn from them? What's different nowadays? You know, that Southwest incident was the first fatality that we've seen in a commercial airliner in the U.S. since the Colgan Air incident, like back in like 8, 9, 10 years ago. So they're really safe nowadays.
345, see ya.
Problem is, I don't like flying. Pretty much my whole family is pilots, so I can't really get away from flying. Yeah, I can't help you there then. Understandable. Driving is way more dangerous. It can be. Like flying, like general aviation flying, like I would attribute my GA flying to be about as dangerous as driving a motorcycle. Like that's the statistic that I tend to read. A lot of it comes down to sort of who you are, what kind of pilot you are, what kind of person you are too. Let's make a change over to speed mode.
Correct 427, cross to NOR at or above 13,000. Cleared RNAV, runway 19 approach.
So we're getting RNAVs coming in here. Okay, can't fly an RMP approach because we're not equipped for it.
345, you can expect the ILS Zulu runway 19 approach to descend and maintain 14,000.
He's getting the ILS Zulu, so we'll see what we end up with.
Now 345, the Jackson altimeter.
777 Cap told me a story. Final Pacific Ocean 380, looking at the nearest diversions on the FMS. All of them were more than 1,300 nautical miles away. Yep. Well, and that's what ETOPS rules are. Like, ETOPS rules exist. You know, if the windshield blows out and you're over the Atlantic Ocean, that's a different story. Like, that's a freak accident, right? But ETOPS rules are there to basically keep planes maintenance, sort of maintained and in shape to be able to handle those super long, you know, polar and oceanic crossings and whatnot. Yeah, there's the Aloha airliner that was missing a quarter of its upper fuselage, right? The thing just, like, the whole plane just ripped apart. I'm flying from Philadelphia to Las Vegas because it's safer than riding my bike. That's true. That is true.
Right approach.
Like, bad maintenance is actually few and far between.
1649, heading 170.
Unless you're in like super third world parts of the world. Super parts of the world that are like very third world. That's what I'm looking for. I think I missed somebody. If you said hello and I didn't say hello back, say hello.
Cactus 717, center now 132.25.
3225, Cactus 717. We'll see. 32. 25. All right, it's about to get real busy here. Salt Lake City Center, Cactus 717, final 260.
Cactus 717, Salt Lake Center, reduce speed to 250, then descend and maintain 14,000.
Speed 250, then descend 14,000. Cactus 717. 250. And then we go 14,000.
Delta 418, turn right heading 330
Ref,
vectors for
index, need to get the approach speed. So we're going to land flaps 40 on this one. 40 is 129 knots. Boom, boom.
Delta 418, descend and maintain for level 240.
Means our approach speed is going to be about 134. Don't think there's a gust factor or anything to worry about. Winds are 1407 knots. There's no gust for us to care. There's 250 knots. Go vertical speed. Dip that nose down. 2,000 feet per minute.
United 345, cross to NOR at above 13,000, cleared ILS Zulu 19 approach.
Nor above 14,000, cleared the ILS.
Do I have a girlfriend or a wife? I have a wife.
United 345.
Cobalt Thunderwing, welcome aboard. Giant Unicorn, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. Cheers to you. Happy Friday. Yeah, I've been married for
14, connect
4 years. 4 years this year.
2.25,
I think. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Select center, Delta 418 is 285, descending down to 240, heading at 330 with Jackson weather.
Delta 418, Select center, roger, you can expect the, actually what push request do you have for Jackson?
407, 10 miles,
ILS,
clear
Zulu
skies.
119er.
Altimeter
Delta 14,
3005.
expect ILS Zulu 19 approach.
We'll expect that 418.
Okay, let's say we get the ILS Zulu.
427, connect Jackson, tower 18.07.
Over to tower, American 427.
That's the GPS. So that's not going to. With the ILS Zulu. Okay, the ILS Zulu, runway 19. Dunwar, at or above 11,000. In from there. We'll tune into 109.1. We got 6,300 feet of runway to work with. Touchdown zone's 6,400 feet. So this will be a fairly aggressive touchdown and stop on this. 109.1, course coming into this is going to be 187. And we're flying this down to the minimums of 200 AGL or 6,651 feet.
At a 345.
In the event of a missed approach, we climb to 6,900 runway heading. We make a right turn to intercept the Jackson 192 radial at 14,000 feet. And we take that to the Kistney intersection where we will hold.
Maintain 14,000 at 345. You got.
Okay. So that's 109.1. Speed's looking good. Everything's looking good. Okay, 109.1. Yeah, 109.
Cactus 717, with the altitude maintain 15,000.
15,000, Cactus 717.
Delta 418 to 7.
Okay, 191, 191. The approach course is 187. 787. Good. Okay. Cross checked. 250, 15,000, 187. 191, 191. We should be relatively clear of the weather, so I can turn the radar off now. And we'll turn terrain on.
Southwest zone 12.
I don't know if terrain actually works or not, but let's give it a shot.
Delta 1649, flighting 12009.
I wonder what these numbers actually mean. I think that's how far. That must. Is that like minimum safe altitude, 6,500 feet, and that's how far above it we are? Never really thought too much about that. There's 15,000 or 18,000. Let's go 3005 on the altimeter. 05. Max Stardom 11, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. About job, can't do get back on the ground damage, FBO, no autopilot.
Aircraft calling for radar check, read it on clear. Cactus 717, descend and maintain 14,000, clear direct Zibiv.
14,000 direct Zibiv, Cap Yeah, cactus 717.
United 345, turn right heading 100.
Okay, 100, United 345.
Zibiv. Z-I-B-I-B.
Market 717, cleared Atlas Zulu, runway 19 approach.
Was that cactus 717?
Ground, my apologies, yeah, cactus 717, cleared Atlas Zulu, runway 19 approach.
Atlas Zulu 1, cleared Atlas Zulu 1 enter approach, cactus 717. So execute that.
Delta 418, turn left heading 270.
Repeat heading Delta 418.
Heading 270 for Delta 418.
Left 270 at 14.
Alright, so there's coming up on Zibiv. Okay, we'll be 232 out of Zibiv to intercept.
Level 340. Delta 16-9, turn right heading 150 to set and maintain 10,000.
Okay, speed back in a big way. All the boards coming out. We can get on to 9,800 feet right now.
49, firm to set and maintain 10,000.
I'm not confident that we're going to make this. We'll see what we can do. I'll bring that nose up. Get the speed back, start getting some flaps out.
Record 225, Seattle clearance, your clearance is on cross number.
What's the autopilot keep freaking out on me? Oh, right, okay. You are Loke. Okay, what are my flap speeds here? 230, 230, 225.
Cactus 717, contact Jackson Tower now 118.07.
1807, 717.
United 345, turn right heading 180.
Kick the gear down to you while we're at it. Jackson Tower, cactus 717, Atlas Zulu 19er.
Cactus 717 at Jackson Tower, roger, say location.
Coming up on Wamru, cactus 717.
Cactus 717, thanks, not in sight, runway 19, clear to line.
Little land, cactus 717, 19er. Okay, so let's do this. We gotta get that speed back. When in doubt, autopilot off, auto throttle off my airplane. Okay, go full flaps. Clear those damn alarms. Approach speed is going to be 134 knots. Still got our boards out. It's about the best down angle I can get on this. He kept me high and fast coming in there on that approach, so that's kind of why we're in this position right now. But with full flaps, gears out. Flap load relief. Flaps broken? No, we're not going to make this. Jackson, Cactus 717 is going around. Positive rate, gear up.
Cactus 717, roger. Did you want the published mist or stay in the pattern?
I'll stay in the pattern for 717, that's fine.
Cactus 717, roger. Verify cancelling IFR.
Cancel IFR, Cactus 717. We'll make a left turn.
Cactus 717, cancellation received. You can squawk VFR, make left close traffic runway 19.
Okay, cancellation received, squawk VFR, left close traffic runway 19 or Cactus 717. Let's put that gear back down. Totally not legit. You totally wouldn't do that in the real world, but we are. So we'll fly to the departure into the runway here. Pattern altitude for us. Can't believe I'm briefing this right now. Pattern altitude for us is going to be 7,900 feet.
Traffic.
Yeah, right? Let's bring some flaps in. Bring that gear up now.
Descend.
Really? Of course, descend. He must be close. Oh, man. How close is that traffic? All right, let's make our left turn here. Just about to pattern altitude. Yep. Not the kind of thing you'd want to be seeing if you're a Jackson Hole resident. 737 banging around here in the pattern.
Jackson Tower, United 345, Zebed for 19.
Yeah, 345, Jackson Tower, report 1 Maru.
We'll call you at 1 Maru, 345.
Cactus 717, runway 19, cleared left.
Clear land 19, Cactus 717.
Okay.
That hill, 7,600 feet. I'm going to have to go all the way around that. So we'll go around that hill. I should have gone right traffic, probably. All things considered. It's alright, though. Okay, gear down. Sketchy, sketchy. Pops 15.
United 345, Wamru.
Yeah, 345, thanks. Reduced to final approach speed, traffic turning a 2-mile left base, looking to be about a 3-mile final, so 737.
United 345, we're slow.
1,000.
Yeah, we should roll out here and have it in a moment.
Yeah, 345, advise when you have that traffic in sight. He's on a 2.5 mile final.
United 345, traffic in sight.
And 345 runway.
Okay, get on 3 green. Flaps are coming out.
Continue 345.
Popcorn at the ready. KABQ 717, plan for minimum time on the runway.
717. Okay, gear, flaps, lights, auto brake, speed brake.
400.
See how quickly we can slow this thing down.
300. Minimum.
It's gonna be firm.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
At 335 is short final.
Yeah, 345, continue.
Continue 345.
KABQ 717 clear.
Yeah, 345, runway 19, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 19, United 345.
KABQ 717, thanks for that.
Let's
Nice
turn the
job.
lights on.
Thanks, Rampy Alpha.
Rampy Alpha 717. We'll see it.
Want to check those tires.
More than just the tires. Got to turn the lights on. A lot of stuff we forgot there. Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah, I totally forgot about landing lights, whatever. That's the last flight. Like, Glocky's good to see you, man. Let's go watch Max land. Apparently Max had a crosswind. Slow down, buddy. Come on. Stop. Just in-boost my car vector roll, right? Massive Flyer's good to see you, man. Sledge AU, welcome aboard.
345, thanks for the help. Thanks, Rampy Alpha 1, Alpha Delta.
Alpha
We're
1,
all
Alpha Delta,
completely
345.
configured.
See ya.
Everything's up, you know.
See ya.
See ya. All right. Just turn it all off. Whatever. Done. So we got set up high. We got set up really high coming into, high and fast coming into that approach. That's why we ended up having to do that. Maybe not the most legit thing in the world, but it happens. I don't know what's going on with his beacon. Holy crap, dude. Thanks, FSC Tony B. We're live. We can reuse the plane. That's right. Generally, coming into Jackson Hole, you would expect to use all the runway. So here's what we did. I overshot just a little bit, but that's a pretty, like, that's not a bad little racetrack there coming around that hill like that. And we were set up pretty well for the set up pretty well for the glide slope and whatnot. Just overshot a touch there. I had to come back, but I mean, I honestly was pretty happy with that. There was a piss poor approach that I flew, but I forgot to make the turn in and all that, but that's fine. I was totally unprepared for that approach. You can tell that because I forgot to turn the lights on, right? Will there be a Saturday stream? Not this week, man. I got to take a break. Yeah, there'll be another stream. Oh man, I don't even know when next week's GA stream will be. Because I'm doing stuff. I'm flying all night on Monday, and I'm probably doing stuff on. I think probably flying on Thursday. So Tuesday or Wednesday we'll probably have a GA stream. Depends on what my wife's schedule looks like. But I will let you guys know on Discord and the Twitters. How did he get in before us? Oh no, never mind. Max coming in after us. The MD-80 is coming in right now. All right, so let's disconnect from PilotEdge. Thank you guys for flying along. It was a good time. Let's go replay mode here. So we can go Jackson Tower that first time around. Uh-oh. So you can pretty much see, like, there's no chance that we were going to make that. This is from Jackson. So bang around overhead there. Canceled the IFR, brought the flaps in, cleaned the plane up a little bit, brought it around in that pattern. I'll up 2 streams a week, yeah. I don't know how long it'll continue, but we're okay for now. I got a lot of stuff to work on with the instrument stuff, so it's fine. He's fine. Okay, and we crank around the hill there. Sort of start our way down. My plan all along was to basically go out on the other side of this little mountain and then bring her back. I did disconnect, right? Yeah. There we go. Line her back up. Nice and firm here. A little bit of a bounce. It's fine. We lost our scenery, though. I did not want to be the guy that held Max up. Oof. Oof. Sounds a little buggered up. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Who should we go watch? Matt, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Did your takeoff and climb go smooth the second time? Yes, it did. Much smoother. Much, much, much smoother. Who is streaming that we can go say hello to? You go say hi to Chili? Boy, there's not many people on. Huh. I guess Chili. Yeah, go say hi to Chili, guys. That's what we got to watch tonight. Thank you guys all for coming out. I really do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I wish you guys all a great weekend, and we will see you at some point next week. Definitely next Friday. And Tuesday or Wednesday, I think I'm going to try to do another IFR stream. So we'll see. But toodles, guys, and thanks again. Music. Music. Music.